Hello, Max.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is.
Wait, we're not streaming yet, right?
Not quite. Oh wait, I thought
We are online, boys and girls.
Oh
This
shit.
an update. I was about to be funny.
Streaming when he comes in.
Usually it's a bit earlier.
So, I walked in and started blasting.
I thought we had a few minutes for Remy to continue being able to speak, but I guess not.
Oh, please.
Praise be.
My voice.
Yep,
Nah,
you can see his voice melting off him.
Yeah.
Oh shit, did I
That's
totally
something,
miss the Avalanche launch stream today again?
You did.
Yes.
man.
Drink some warm sugar water and
That
take a
pisses
nap,
me
man.
off. That pisses me off so much. That means I missed the fucking cloak.
Unfortunate.
Bastards.
You missed the what?
Avalanche was... So, Avalanche, in their infinite wisdom, decided to do a Twitch drop. It takes 20 minutes for this cloak to drop from Twitch for watching their stream, right? So now...
Oh, invisibility cloak?
No, it's just a cosmetic.
Just a Merlin cloak. It looks stupid. Actually,
okay.
can I stream so I can show you what it looks like?
I should go for it. Anyway, point being is that I'm more complaining about their stupidity than actually the cloak itself. So, say you have a item that you want everyone to tune into your stream for.
Yeah?
And you have to watch. You're like, oh well, let's make them watch 20 minutes of the stream. How many streams and how long do you think each stream should be?
I mean, you should have a multitude of streams.
They have two.
I see. They should be at least 2 or 3 hours, even if you just leave them dead running in the background.
They were collectively an average of 2 hours long. The first one was 30 minutes, the second one was 3 hours. However,
that first one was a shit show and a half.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
The small, teeny tiny issue with this, however, is that they had these streams in the middle of the fucking day. You know, for their Hogwarts game. For all of those Harry Potter fans without jobs.
Or in school.
Yeah.
Hey, Sneaky.
And it's not even like midday on a Saturday.
Sneaky.
Right.
Don't you all have mobile phones?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Oh my fucking...
I forgot.
Listen, that was literally the first thing I thought of.
Yeah. But, you know, like, still, point being is it's just like... Our target audience is Harry Potter fans. What are Harry Potter fans doing right now? They're working or they're in school? Okay, so when do we put the stream? On a Friday, midday. What?
Oh, you're still set to Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, shit.
Unless we're going to be doing the game.
Hey, listen, I'm down for us to stream the haha funny game. I'm actually thinking of getting it, because apparently it's fantastic.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd say it's like an 8.
Yeah, I'll put it at around 8 as well.
I mean, listen,
who knows if it's going to hit Game of the Year, but it's pretty
compared to some of the things I've played lately, that's, like, listen, I'll take an 8. Although, that being said, it's funny, because I'm playing Fire Emblem Engage. If you ignore the existence of the story, it's like an 8 for gameplay. Like, even the most obnoxious difficulty, Maddening, was just hard enough that I was constantly using every tool in my toolbox and going, am I doing this right? But not to the point where I was going, fuck this, I'm never playing this again.
Wait, why is Fanfic Friday an official tag?
What?
Truly, we have gained power, Sneaky.
Apparently, that's the only explanation I can come up with. All right. Well, you know what? It's 7 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. So let's begin. I'm gonna ping sign like 4 times.
You probably should.
Sign
and toaster
fucker. Yeah. We're gonna ping Sign. We're gonna ping Kaz. Did Kaz leave? Oh no, I just spelled his name wrong. And we're gonna ping Info. Let's go, boys.
Let's go, goat fuckers.
Mashallah.
No, I'm pretty sure none of them are named Albaforth.
April 4th, I think, but close enough.
Whatever his fucking name is. I haven't read the books.
I didn't care about the books. Anyway, so what we're doing tonight is everything but Harry Potter. Because honestly, we did a lot of Harry Potter yesterday.
Yesterday?
Well,
What,
you
do I
know,
need to close the game now?
there's only 2 days of the week that matter.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cass describing his alcohol. Excellent.
Let's go. So we go to fanfiction.net and where the fuck is the properties? Oh, you were not doing the thing you were supposed to be doing. Oh. Excellent. Well done. All right. There we go. Okay. So I do have some joyous news to share with everyone. I now have my TV screen finally back up and running. It has been only a mere 3 years since I last had this TV up.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, there's Cass.
Yeah,
Or
right.
Sign.
Good day, mate. Oh, so Kaz, you'll find this mildly funny, right?
As you could run.
So I'm helping this person 2 days ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they open up the phone call with a bunch of Australian slang said in a Californian accent.
Wait, what?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, good day, mate. Gonna top the bell to you. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Okay, first off, top the bell to you. What the fuck, cunts?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Not even old school Australians even say that anymore. That shit's dead.
Yeah, well,
Probably not.
apparently not.
Ugh. Fucking hell. You think I could get woke people after them by saying it's cultural appropriation?
Possibly, or maybe they're actually just
No.
Australian.
No, because you
Australians
guys,
are
you
too
don't
white.
understand. You guys are a bunch of colonial occupiers.
Yeah.
Regardless of the fact that you were exiled
Yeah, don't
there
you know
and
you
didn't
don't have
a
any
choice.
culture? Yeah, you have no culture, besides
I
being
mean-
criminals.
I mean,
Yeah.
neither do the Aboriginals. They didn't even create leather. So,
Yeah, well, we can't talk about those. That's actually a banned subject on Twitch.
oh, come on.
Yeah.
Oops.
Sorry.
But what we can do is we can go to fanfiction.net and we can read a random fanfic. So, what are you guys feeling tonight? You guys feeling like, you know what? Let's go read some Ruby DC crossover stories for
I'm
no
sorry. What? No,
listen,
no,
listen.
For no
that
clear
thing had
reason.
exactly the level of budget I expected.
You should kill yourself. Now.
How did the I haven't actually watched the Tuesday or Wednesday stream. How did that go? I believe you guys looked at Hogwarts Legacy fix.
Yeah, we did a bunch of. Oh yeah, no, there was some questionable content.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's
new.
one way to put it.
Yeah.
Nothing new. It's
So
Harry Potter.
to everyone who paid no attention to my postings on the Discord, I will just read out loud some interesting decisions they've decided to make when it comes to this Ruby DC crossover thing.
Oh god, that was
Yeah,
painful.
I've
to
seen that.
watch.
I've seen. Haven't. Is that meme where it's showing like Blake, Weiss, and Yang and all of them? Like,
Yeah, so this is taking place during season 2, but for some reason Blake is in Menagerie, so she's actually had a character growth arc where she can now teleport away from her problems.
Maybe she never ran away because she's too
upgraded
scared.
finally.
Her semblance is upgraded. She can now cross-continental teleport away from her problems.
Hell
Are
no.
you sure she just didn't run away to fucking Vale and just ran home? Just ran home instead of going to Vale after training. Went, Mom, Dad, protect me.
That'd be funny. So Weiss can also randomly summon with no problem. And Yang has her arm cut off. Also, she got a boob job, and her boobs are bigger now.
Character improvement. Let's go.
Have they shown Ruby yet?
Yes.
Character growth.
Shit,
Ruby...
there goes conspiracy theory of evil Ruby cut off her sister's arm and ran off.
Yeah, for some reason they were like, hey, yeah, we're just gonna, use their new models, but we're in the old style, and also Yang's boobs are bigger.
That sounds fairly terrible.
And it actually looks pretty bad.
Yeah,
Listen,
if I
like I
remember
said-
correctly, didn't I see screenshots and it looks like similar to season 1 and 2 of original Ruby? Like it's not good to look at.
Yeah.
The first 3 volumes, yeah.
Yeah, they were not good to look at.
And
doesn't it look similar to those?
It's exactly the level of budget I expected Warner Brothers to give to this. Like, I was hoping they'd have a real budget and we'd get an actual DC animated. Here's the thing: if this had been an actual DC animated film, it could have been good.
Like,
But it's not a
I'm
DC
really curious
animated
as to the design decision here.
No, I can see the appeal.
So awkward.
Improvement across the board.
Yeah, it's kind of just like, what the fuck?
Why does her face look off to me?
Because they're using volume 1 through 3 models, and those sucked.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it did, but for some reason it looks similar to like fucking that CG from Argent, the Argent anime, for some reason to me.
Argent?
Yeah, it's like an anime that's entirely CG.
Let me pull it up.
I don't know why.
Argent.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that was... I haven't watched that yet, but apparently it's got some good action in it.
Argent
Chaos
It's actually
Force? Wait, what?
Land of the Lustrous?
I mean, Argent, right?
Oh.
A-J-I-N?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Argent. Sorry. Aussie accent.
Yeah,
I will say,
A-J-I-N.
listen, Land of the Lustrous is actually great.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that is...
Having some fantastic action.
Land of the
Yes,
All I heard
but-
was CG anime. So.
I
It was
heard-
proof you could do an all CG anime, but no one's put in that level of effort.
Yeah, but the point with Land is that the characters aren't human, so them looking off is fine
Yeah, yeah.
because they're not human.
Well, no,
Well,
but Seeky, they are
except for the-
still
But
mostly they're still mostly
there's
human
human-
appearance.
There
Like,
is
Yeah,
one
and there
player,
are-
though.
But
And
And he
there
looks
are
good.
humans in it. There are
Right.
humans in it, and it just their face looks off like it's from there.
right, but my point is that the uncanny valley effect is specifically when a object tries to look like a human too hard.
Or like our species of human.
I mean,
We're the winners out of 17 others, yeah.
well, I mean, that's not really Uncanny Valley, though. Like, Uncanny Valley is hyper-realistic anime style that FF games have been for the last 2 or 3 releases.
No, Matt,
Mm.
that's
No, that's
I'm-
Uncanny Valley is like, it's just off.
that's my
It's-
point.
Mm.
here's the thing: both of you are correct. Look, just pulling from Merriam-Webster, which yes, I know, blah blah blah. Get
Whatever,
over
you
it.
read it.
The uncanny valley phenomenon can be described as an eerie or unsettling feeling that people experience in response to not quite human figures like humanoid robots and lifelike computer-generated characters.
Right. So point being is that if these characters aren't human, they're gems or whatever shit, and people have that in their mind when viewing them, they don't go, "Oh my god, they don't look right." Their mind just goes, "Oh, okay, whatever. They're like gems or something."
I mean, that's fair. I watched it for the action. I really enjoyed it. I wish it would get the second season because the second
You
season
will
sounds
never
way more
receive a
fucking
second
interesting.
season.
This,
Until
No,
No
you know
Game, No
You know
Life
what?
gets
The
a second
Devil is a
season.
I was about to say,
Devil is a part-timer got its second season. My
Until
brain
We're
was
not
No
rewarded.
Game, No Life gets a
We're never
second
going to
season.
get No Game, No Life Season 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna happen.
We need
That's
it.
true, but
But we're
I
never
got
going to get it.
another for Devil's a part-timer. So
to be fair though, that was shit as fuck.
Anyway,
you leave that stupid shit post of an anime alone.
so of course, we have the first story of the night called, you guys ready for this? The Last Rose of Krypton, where Ruby Rose is Superwoman on
The
Remnant.
daughter of Some L and Jor L. So
Right.
Summer is at
Don't-
Krypton just to die.
Get it?
Yeah.
Just like in
Summer-
Ruby.
Some
Just
yeah,
like
no, I got it. I still hate
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
also want to point out, an actual Superman analog would certainly make a difference, but like, I don't know. Here's the problem. This person seems to have forgotten that a Superman analog is going to have the normal Superman problem, which is that, boy, magic fucking hurts.
yeah.
Well, I mean, again, it depends on what iteration of Superman.
Yeah.
Okay,
Blah, blah,
most
blah.
iterations of Superman have an I shouldn't say
I
they're
know.
vulnerable to magic. It's not that they're vulnerable to
It's-
magic.
It's
It's
that
more
just
like
magic just
they-
hurts them normally.
yes.
Yeah, and it's more like they haven't ever been exposed to it, so they could never adapt.
Anyway, point being though is the critical flaw with every single kind of crossover that tries to put X character into Ruby is that ultimately the problem comes from two sources. The Grimm are seemingly infinite spawning based on negative emotions or some shit, and the Queen of the Grimm is fucking immortal. Unless
But
you
I
have a
thought
character that can kill an immortal, you're gonna have big issues. And unless
Now,
you have...
to be fair,
Yeah.
a Superman analog
Yeah.
has options for dealing with her
Yes.
Yes.
don't kill her, but do functionally remove the problem.
Also, the Grimm are the Grimm
Yeah.
born for negative emotions, or aren't these these like
We
birthing
don't know.
pools that just born them
We don't know. At
forever?
this point, we don't know at this point. It used to be the fact that, like, Grimm would just pop out of the ground and then they would attack towns that are feeling sad. And now it's like, oh, well, actually, all of the Grimm come from this pool network that tunnels through the earth to deposit Grimm randomly on the surface. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, every single time they try, like, honestly, look, I really liked the idea of on the edges of civilization and an unending horde of monsters spawn trying to tear it down.
Yeah.
I liked that theming. I thought that was cool.
And being able to sense negative emotions, so you got was actually like very cool for them to hunt things down. That was good.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, and on top of all of that, it also would inject a lot of really interesting cultural things that you could then leverage to make the characters very colorful and very expressive and, you know, make them really unique characters because they have to be these, like, icons that people can rally around.
You
And not
just
even
know
that.
you just know one of the icons was Ruby version of Trump trying to build a wall around that continent.
No. What I was going to say was you could even do a fascinating exploration of drug culture and how that might be significantly more accepted and encouraged in a place like
Yeah.
Remnant, because you know what?
Negative
the
emotions
uppers.
bring the Grimm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
negative
the
emotions bring
uppers.
the Grimm.
Or, you know, you could also have a study on religious extremism and how towns cut off from the rest of humanity would fall into some really fucked up shit and, you know, get
Yep.
some really
Yeah.
weird cults going because they all unified and they aren't sad anymore because they're all in a religious fervor. But also, by the way, if you happen to come by their town, they're going to tear you apart. and like feed your
Would
heart
you like
to
to
the
try
grim.
our special hamburger, kids?
Right, effectively, right.
Oh dear.
They could have made Atlas the like full 1984 fucking country where there's literal cameras and microphones.
Listen,
in
that would have
houses
been great.
and shit.
And
because
and
if
guess
people are
what?
sad, they get cold.
Yeah, and you know what? It would have been a great way to engender
Atlas as the
racism
enemy.
against the faunus, and you could even have an actual World War II analog wherein the government of Atlas doesn't actually give a damn about them, but if we give someone for the people to hate and focus all of their negative emotions on, we can dump all the negativity into this one slum, and then because this one slum is grim infested, it gives us an excuse to patrol it, and because we're patrolling it, we can keep the people down there oppressed so we can continue to use them as our scapegoat.
Right, I mean, you can do so much with it. Like, honestly, you really could have. Like, Atlas could have been the whole hyper-communism state of, it's literally Antarctica. There's barely any resources. Half the country lives underground. Like, literally go full Frostpunk with it. Where they, like, you pick the order tree for Frostpunk, and you just go full down it. You know, it's extreme police state. There's basically no such thing as money, because a majority of the population is subsistent living. You know, like...
They'd probably bargain with not just goods, but also dust, so people would willingly go down and mine it themselves.
Right, exactly, and a majority of the civilization could be underground, so you could get all this really cool art, you know, of, like, tunnel fighting, and, you know, the steam vents, and, you know, like, you could get so much cool shit out of that could have been leveraged.
Or at the very least, even if not Frostpunk, there is something you could have done immediately better other than Ironwood trying to do good, and now he's the enemy because Ruby says so. The Ruby team says so. That was so fucking stupid, basically.
Or the worst, the fact is the matter of the original canon lore for Atlas and Mantle is just so cringe, especially when you compare it to what its current state is revealed to be, because the whole point of it being called Mantle, and like they were the cause of like 2 world wars, so very good, nice Germany. But, like, the last World War was called the Color War because everyone rebelled against Mantle because they're like, no, super oppression can't save us. We have to express ourselves by being vibrant colors or some shit. And so they rebelled.
Well, not even that. It could just be that the difference in opinion on how to manage it, right?
Sure, yeah.
If we give people a nation where they're free to do whatever.
Canon, though. We're talking canon. And
which is still stupid that a game
really fucking
that's
dumb.
in one building controls the whole fucking town.
Oh god, it's so dumb. Anyway, so the point being is that Mantle is like super evil and oppressive, and everyone rises up against them, and then the resulting state out of that is actually a floating city where only the rich people can live in safety.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, we went from like 1984 to Elysium. How did you revolutionize from 1984 into Elysium? Like, there shouldn't be any rich people to have a floating city built for. Like, I just don't get it. I don't. And then they're like, oh, they try to excuse it with the whole, like, oh, the staff of creation accelerated our technology levels by 10 bajillion speed. It's like, that's so cringe. Just say, this area is harsh, it's hellish, people die all the time, it's so extreme that the people that live here are just hardened motherfuckers, and the technology accelerated so quickly because if they didn't, then everyone dies.
Yeah.
Or if you want to make it into the enemy, make the higher ups use the Grim as a reason to fucking go full 1984.
Right, exactly.
Keep everyone in it. Anyone who doesn't like fit in just gets fucking cold, or who's too depressing or tries to speak out, and everyone's forced to be happy, like medicine and drugs in their food and shit.
Also, they shouldn't have had the ability to force project across the world. Like, I'm sorry, they are literally in Antarctica. They don't have... They don't have these giant cities. Like, they have one city. I'm sorry, Antarctica, and has one city in it, and there's no mining operations around the city. Because all of the mining operations were all using new tech, which means those are all recent, which means where were they getting these resources? They didn't burrow underneath the city. They never found that giant basin that they could have all lived in comfortably. Where were these resources coming from?
I'm guessing that the staff of creation because it's called creation, can just fucking create resources out of nothing, but that's a plot hole.
It could do something. Like, I think it could only create one thing at a time, but but at the same time, it was able to create Penny's body, but also other things because reasons I don't know, man.
Yeah, they dropped the ball real quick. The thing was it can only create one thing at a time, and it can only maintain that one thing. So
wait, and if it's maintaining Atlas flying, how the fuck was Penny made?
Atlas crashed.
So,
they crashed Atlas.
Maintaining Atlas
The
flying.
moment Penny's body was made, city started falling. So the moment they made the gateways, Penny's body should have just fallen apart.
Yeah.
The Archie forgot.
Although I will say, good on your scientists, man, for seeing an entire city and deciding, no, robot daughter's more important. Your lives are so stupid.
Actually, no, that's not what happened. You see, the heroes stole the staff and decided to crash the flying city directly into the city beneath it because Penny deserved to be a real girl. The heroes did this.
Let me guess, Ruby in a fucking martyr complex?
Yes. Also, then Penny instantly died because she was no longer a robot and she just got, like, fucking decapitated or some shit. I don't fucking know. It was really dumb.
I think she was brutally stabbed.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. She instantly died because she became a real girl and could now bleed.
She got to enjoy her body for all of 10 minutes.
It was the dumbest shit in existence, and it's just like, what the hell?
Wait, who did it? Was it fucking that Adam dude or whatever?
Cinder? No, Adam died.
Adam was dead. Adam had died
before.
Adam got scissored.
Yeah, by fucking Weiss in one hit, didn't he?
No, by Yang and Blake.
Yang?
Yeah, Yang and Blake decided to scissor Adam to death.
Why did you think it was Weiss?
I don't... Oh, no, wait. I think she got... Because I remember seeing a fucking clip, but that might have been her getting injured and John using her semblance for the first time.
Yeah, that was like season 5.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember of it.
Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. You also didn't miss the part where Ruby had to awaken her Sharingan so she could cast Expecto Patronum and get rid of all the Dementors.
Shut the fuck up, Snooky!
I wish he was shitposting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they fucking bring in? Didn't they have like the gods come back, basically reset the world? Everyone disappeared.
No,
really?
that's the retcon. That's the retcon lore. Yeah, no, that's the retcon lore. So basically, when they all fell off the train, they decided that instead of getting to shelter or safety or checking to see if anyone was dead, they were gonna hold Ozpin at gunpoint and be like, "Ozpin, tell us the truth," and he's like, "No." And so then they used the 2 remaining questions in existence on this relic for the rest of their lifetimes.
Oh my fucking...
To ask
the relic of
why Ozpin can teleport into new bodies. That's what they wasted their question on.
It was what's he hiding?
What's he hiding? That's what they wasted their 2 questions on. Is what is Ozpin hiding?
Because
we're saying they used 1. I don't know what.
They used 1.
Oh, they only used 1? Okay, cool.
Okay. Well, there's still 1 left in the hole, I think.
Either way,
but Sam has it, yeah.
It was one left that Cinder used.
Yeah.
Wait, 1 left that Cinder used.
Oh, Cinder used it? Oh, fuck, okay.
I thought it was Oscar or Hazel that used the last one.
Whatever, man. Look, it was really dumb. Like, look, their opponent is literally an immortal god queen, and they used all of the questions in their lifetime to ask dumb shit.
They can just use the Staff of Creation to make more wishes for the relic. Bam, there you go,
Dude,
done.
that would be hilarious if that's how they rolled it. Like, you have no idea how fucking hard I would laugh if that was the case.
No, they destroyed the used wishes with the fucking Sword of Destruction or whatever. Isn't that one of the relics? And so it counts as it never happening, and they get the wishes back.
That would be
That's
awesome.
bullshit.
Again, if they just went full stupid shit with this, I would laugh.
Oh, Sneaky, they did do some stupid shit with the Sapphire creation. Cinder got her hands on it. Do you know what she used it for?
What did they use it for?
Fixing her arm and face?
No, to make a fire. Entrap Watts in the room with fire.
Yeah, because they can manifest literally anything, and instead of manifesting like Starlight Breaker or some shit, they're like, set him on fire. And it's like, what?
Cinder,
What?
There were so many things you could have done to get your petty revenge on this man, and you choose fire.
You literally can conjure forth enough energy to cleave the planet in two, and you're like, nah.
Yeah.
Put some fire over there.
Did she lose the maiden powers after season 3, so she couldn't create elements anymore? Or does she still have the ability to create fire herself?
She's still a maiden. She's a double maiden now.
Not only is she a maiden, she's a double maiden.
Yeah. What, from Raven? What,
she
did
set
kill
him
Raven?
on fire.
Oh, and here I was gonna make a joke about.
I don't remember her getting 2 maiden.
Yeah, no, that's just a joke. No, she's
what's her
only
name?
a full maiden. Yeah.
I mean,
What's her name? Green haired chick.
Emerald.
Yeah, I was gonna say, boy, Emerald has even less of a shot now.
Yes, the double maiden all the way, bro.
Winter is the new Winter Maiden.
Yes, so literally everyone with their names that is a season is automatically going to become the Maiden. Everyone saw this coming since literally day 1.
Does that mean Summer's still alive and she's actually the Summer Maiden in hiding?
Probably.
You know, if they wanted...
Wait, so they made Winter, who barely got any screen time, the Winter Maiden instead of Weiss, and going, oh yeah, in the end, Ruby's going to be the 4 Maidens. Which would make sense.
Would have been the best way to do it. Like, literally finding the mother and being like, Ruby, carry on my mantle, you're the Summer Maiden now, and Weiss is the Winter Maiden, and Yang would be the Fall Maiden, and Blake would be the...
would run away from the
Spring
responsibility.
Maiden.
No, he'd run away from the responsibility.
She would dodge responsibility, and Joan would be the Spring Maiden.
Nah, Nora does it. And she uses all the power just to make pancakes.
Imagine if Winter was the Summer Maiden. That would, you know what?
Now see, that would have been funny.
That sounds like a great one-shot, actually, is that everyone is actually named after a season that they aren't the Maiden of.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so Winter needs to go here and do this. Wait, Winter as in Winter, or Winter as in the Winter Maiden? Well, the Winter Maiden, because we need the Maiden powers. Okay, so we need a better way to call them.
Winter, you're just gonna have to change your name to Summer.
Summer, what? They both turn to look.
Damn it!
Why did we put them all on the same team?
Yeah, man. RT's so garbage at the power scaling and effective ways of using their stuff.
It hurts.
You should have stuck with RT's garbage.
To be fair, people were saying it was good when Monty was still alive, but it really wasn't.
Thank you. I have been preaching that for forever.
When Monty was around, it had charm to it, and it was improving going from volume
because
1 to 3.
He cared, but it didn't have it didn't have a vision or plot or anything like that. It was just something that he had passion about, but he didn't have any actual real plans.
Yeah.
Well, it was a silly girls fighting shit story.
Yeah.
He had plans. It's just it was a very, very rough outline.
They were plans written by a guy who's not a writer.
Yes, plans. Not
An artist, yes.
Like he did have like a super rough outline.
It's basically a group of boys planning their night on a fucking bar napkin.
Effectively.
Yeah. You know what? That's fair, considering that we know. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed. Monty got the world map for Remnant by splattering ketchup on a napkin and crumpling it up and then straightening it back.
Something like that. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
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 Oh.
So, hey guys, you ready for some more cringe?
Oh,
No.
I mean,
So
I
we
mean,
got-
it's Ruby, so we
we
should
We
be
got DC
expecting it.
superheroes. I've got Nightfall. My name is Maxwell Blake. And after watching the woman who...
Foolish to feel in love with me? Be killed right in front me, not of me, just in front me.
I'm
horrible
sorry,
place.
I need more fucking alcohol. Hold up.
Yeah, let me just chuck this one.
You're not drinking enough.
That's why
No.
I'm chugging too.
Not drinking
Okay.
fast enough.
All right. All right, let's go. My name is Maxwell Blake, and after watching the woman who feel in love with me be killed right in front me, I devote my entire being into hunting down the scumbags who did it. In daytime, I am your regular civilian. At night, I am Batman.
It usually takes us twice or three times as long as this to get flashbanged by words, but at least we got it over and done with.
No, that's nowhere near a flashbang. That's like a popper.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Like a mild irritant.
You'll know when the flashbang's here. Don't worry.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right, time to go looking for
Oh
fix.
boy, here we
someone.
go. Don't you guys have some
What?
content? Here we go.
Fight! Oh.
So we have an amazing story right here. We have Dance in the Moonlight. This is a rewrite of Everdance. This is the same story but more fleshed out and longer than other story.
Look at the other story.
And then his other story is Everdance with Devil in Pale Moonlight. Okay, so this is 5-way crossover Ruby DC Fallout White Wolf Marvel.
But why though?
Multi-crosses do not
So
fucking
now
work in the real
James,
fit.
Avery, Dennis, and Eric have problem that sends them somewhere they don't have resignation of. So I have a Twitter account if anyone has questions.
Bruh.
That's some confidence.
Where's C8? Where's C8? He's on Twitter.
Oh,
He can look him
God. 8 favorites. That's a...
That is 7 more than I expected.
Yeah.
Probably because one of them is him.
Reviews. Well, he has 4 reviews. 2 of them are himself.
Oh no.
Review
yes.
1. Okay, I know there are problems with this story. Please don't dismiss this. Unless the chapters get longer, I don't think I'll be reading this. It seems like a good idea,
My
but
God,
the chapters are too short.
I found the Twitter.
Oh,
He's got 10 following, 2 followers, and he's only got 1 tweet and 1 reply to his own tweet, and he's the only reply.
Amazing. True.
Joined April 2019, and what he tweeted was about training dogs from a young age.
oh wow, this dude literally wrote a 500-word per chapter story starting in 2018. And over the past 4 years, updated 37 times.
Wow.
Well, wasn't this one particular Hitman, was it Hitman? Kick-Ass, there we go. Kick-Ass story that did that, and they actually stuck with it.
But
Well,
you know,
I mean, that can
I gotta
work
say,
if you
we're
update
still
like every other day, not
Yeah,
once
it did.
every
How does it
month.
work?
I mean, we've found worse. I'm pretty sure there was a story with 11 or 12 word chapters.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, I remember those. Hunters of Justice spin-off. My dude, the show is even out yet. How have you written a spin-off?
Based on Treacherous Hunters of Justice. It's a story, apparently, I think.
Oh,
yeah, isn't
no.
it a comic as well?
Yeah, it's also a comic, yeah.
Wow.
Ruby, the cape of the cape of Remnant. Remnant is
Get out.
expansive place, but Huntsmen aren't the only heroes.
Jesus.
A collection of
Fucking
one-shots.
They're not even heroes. Grow a brain.
Oh,
Never.
God.
It's impossible.
Tyrannikos, the last deity born of Apocalypse. Jean d'Arc, last born deity of New
I'm
Genesis.
sorry, what in the fuck are
Both
you
born
reading?
at the exact same
What are
moment.
you reading?
What could their
What
destiny
the
entail as they
hell?
travel to Earth?
Oh, God.
Genesis of Justice. Genesis of Justice.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Jesus Christ.
Was that the flashbang?
Holy
It was a
shit.
flashbang.
It was like a pepper spray, I think.
Yeah.
Fucks.
No, that wasn't. No, that was not a flashbang. That was the fucking claymore in front of the front door.
Yes.
You just activated the Boomba.
I've got one of those windows. Maybe I should make a bomb on it.
It's quite
No,
literally.
the
It's quite literally the moment of you open the front door and you hear the click and you're like, huh?
Oh shit.
And it just hits you all at once and you're dead.
Born at the exact same moment, their destiny entail as they travel to Earth and eventually the universe at large. One chapter, 5,000 words, 28 favorites, 30 follows, 2 reviews.
I hate it. What the fuck?
Someone just
One of the reviews, Mog the Gnome. Where the fuck do I know that name from?
No idea.
I've heard that name.
Great romantic. 3, 4, 7 Naruto stories, 1 Bleach.
Barry made a mistake. He ran so hard he ended up on a different planet.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I can't fault the author for that. That's
happened. It's canonical.
Yeah, Barry can run so fast he ends up in other dimensions. So yes, that's canon.
Listen, I want to be mad, but can't be mad at him for that one.
He has gone through space before, canonically.
You need to have Reverse Flash show up then and be like, Barry, it was me all along. I knocked you off course from Central City.
Nah, Reverse Flash shows up, but he just does a bunch of fucking minor shit. Barry, it was me who spilled your ice cream onto your new pants.
It was a long list of incredibly pointless
I think
shit.
my favorite is, it was me. I jerked you off at super speed. I was like, oh boy.
Yeah. I'm the one that made you go at just a woman's touch. That was a good one.
I think my favorite, someone somewhere took that and then did a recut of it to just make it like more and more homoerotic.
The ones I've seen, I think my favorite was definitely the Mother's Grave one, where he's at his mother's grave. He's like, "It was me, Barry. Oh my God, you bastard! Whoa, what the fuck, dude?" He's like, "You're standing at my mother's grave. Say you killed my mother. No, well, man, no. I spoiled your milk. That's it? I underpaid your bus ticket." It's like, bro, can you like do this some other time when I'm not mourning my mother?
Again, listen, one of my favorite, like, it's not really an Elseworld because it's Marvel, but the one guy that Thanos decided, I'm just gonna fuck with this dude on his birthday every year.
Jerry or whatever.
Yeah. That's a great comic.
So
how have you not seen this?
So it's very old. It's back in the day of the Thanatos Copter. There was this guy, this random dude, just completely random dude, not related to anyone, no big plot around him. Thanatos just
no powers, no destiny.
Thanos was just like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with this dude's life. And
Yeah.
every day on his birthday, he'll show up and be like, I snapped your kids away.
Yeah.
I killed your
Or
dog.
his mother-
I
I
set
got
fire
you
to your
fired.
house."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your new car, I have, and just destroy his new car and shit like that. Yeah.
It's just really petty, life-changing shit. Every
Wasn't
time.
there one where he literally just showed up and stood around, and Jerry ruined his own birthday out of paranoia?
Yes. He also, I believe, used his powers to prevent Jerry from committing suicide.
Yes, he does. He
Yep.
makes sure he stays alive just so he can pettily annoy him and destroy his life. Every
Right,
birthday.
and every year he calls the Avengers like, please, for the love of God.
Stop this, man.
Yeah.
The Thanos copter.
But the thing is, yeah. Doesn't Thanos hide himself away every time the Avengers showed up and they thought he was just pranking them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a quite literally refuge and audacity
oh.
thing.
I'm trying to
city-
find it. It's I'm sure it's on Imgur somewhere.
Oh,
but
it's
like,
absolutely Imgur, yeah.
In a city overshadowed by a metropolis, even the smallest sign of hope can come from the darkest of nights. Whitley Schnee as Batman.
Jesus Christ.
No.
A Night from the Shadow on hiatus.
Of
Only
course
has
it
2
is.
chapters.
oh, and I want
Oh.
to point out, it started when this kid was like
8?
A
5.
kid.
He was
Yeah,
like 8.
really young.
Yeah. It's
Right,
I
like
killed your
Thanos
parents,
ruined his
Jerry.
parents. Thanos
Mm.
just started ruining the parents' marriage, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know.
Because fuck this guy. Here, this is a clip of it.
Oh no.
Because fuck this guy in particular.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
literally.
Kaz, you weren't here. We found out very cursed information on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yep.
Cadmian
That's pretty much
Victory has
Cadmian
a
Victory.
V2 and a sequel to it.
Cadmian Victory. Where the fuck do I know that name from?
It's one of the most popular Harry Potter stories.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, is it the one I'm thinking
sounds
of?
familiar, but
Is it the one I'm thinking of?
Probably.
Cadmian Victory Remastered?
Yeah, it's got a V2.
okay, I that name sounds familiar.
It should. It's
By
possibly.
Darkness Enthroned.
Yeah.
Sequel, A Taste of Ismenian Water. See. What the fuck is this
Yep.
about?
A Cadmian Victory. In the aftermath of a peaceful summer comes the Goblet of Fire and the chance of a quiet year to improve himself. But Harry Potter and the quiet revision year was never going to last. A more mature, dark Harry, after 11 years of solitude, get Goblet of Fire AU Romance. Remastered now with a sequel. This dude, over the course of 5 years, wrote 520,000 words over the course of 100 chapters, garnered 17,000 favorites.
Damn.
Yeah, Academy and Victory doesn't show anything. Did they misspell it or what?
Cadmean. It's Cadmean. Cadmian Victory. And when I literally typed it in the search bar, I was just putting CAD, and it's one of the top fucking Cadmian Victory.
It should be, because it's
so popular.
One of the most popular stories. There's an audiobook on Spotify and Apple Podcast. There is a prequel story. Like, there's a written version. He has his own website. Like, this dude was huge. He was he didn't start the Dark Mature Harry. but he certainly brought it really out into the forefront. And so many stories during that time period were trying to do the dark, mature Harry. Like, that was the same time period as Fate's Gamble. That was the same time period as a certain scientific inquiry or whatever the hell it was called.
Someone like that. It's just not popping up for me.
It's literally on my... So yeah, this story has a sequel. And it's 260k words in.
Wait, is this the one where fucking, like, he's with Flora and for some reason Bellatrix helps him in the end or something like that? Or is...
Oh.
Some dude bought the collector's edition of Hogwarts Legacy just to destroy it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Why?
That is pathetic.
Why?
Because I'm morons.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh, David, yes. Happy birthday, David. You got me fired? No, that was actually bad luck. Then what did you do? Your cat's dead.
Yeah! Yeah! So I just found another Ruby DC fic.
I'm sure you did.
Beacon's Justice League. While on a mission to stop Legion of Doom and save Martian Manhunter, Superman, Batman, Flash, and Green Lantern are transported to another world. The Justice League will be teenagers in this. Batman X Blake, Green Lantern X Weiss.
Yes. I think I remember that story. I think, yeah, we covered that story already. Yeah, it was bad. We all, Atin visibly recoiled in disgust. I could feel it from here.
When Prince Dante of the Miscria first got his powers, he didn't think he'd have to start using them right away. But considering the fate of Remnant now rests in his hands, he doesn't really have much of a choice but to use them.
What?
When the God of Light told him about Salem and Ozpin's secret, he knew he had to go help. Equipped with powers and weapons, he's ready to face his destiny with a capital D.
What? What the?
2 chapters, 828 words, updated December 26, 2019.
Oh, God.
Never mind that is an Amazon all-women fucking country.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
They do occasionally have sons.
And then they kill them.
No, they don't kill them.
They send them off into the wider world, don't they?
Avengers, Age of Remnant. There's always a story to be told, a story of heroism overcoming the most daunting of odds and challenges, a tale we've seen before, and one that needs to be told again from its beginning to end. The beginning of a new tale, a new age, an age where Remnant paved the way for heroes. What? Reboot of Avenging Remnant. Co-created with 2 other authors. I'm sorry. As an author who co-writes myself, again, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I wore steel-toed combat boots. I wore, the cargo short army pants. I had the fedora at one point even too. But it's like, can you people stop giving these objects a bad name? Like, holy shit.
Fedora tippers gonna tip fedoras.
It's just like, I didn't know about the whole fedora thing until I got into college, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't think that was real. I didn't know that was a thing. So I got rid of the fedora, and then, I saw the cringe that came from, like, the fingerless glove people. I'm just like, can you people stop ruining character traits and items that are in my possession?
No.
And it's like, so many stories I see are like, oh, well, we co-authored this story, and it's like, alright, well, it's pretty much guaranteed to be shit now, since apparently I'm the only goddamn person who knows how to co-author with people.
I mean, I used to read a fucking basically series that was co-authored by two people, Engineer Forever and Bones Boy, but I stopped because I got out of the PJO fandom.
Oh, PJ, right. Percy Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't that bad. It was Harry Potter and PJO where they made basically a female Harry, and there was 3 different stories they both like wrote together. That was each one was the different daughter of one of the big 3, but they never crossed over or anything.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I guess that's cool. Did they ever finish any of them?
Yes, they went through, basically, they finished the stories, went through extra years and all that. I don't know if they finished any because I stopped reading after a while. But it was also pretty well written, if I remember right. Like, they actually used punctuation to it.
Yeah, it was well written. They actually used punctuation. Is that really the bar we've been reduced to?
On fanfiction, yes. They also had decent grammar, so.
No, fair enough.
Because I think they both, like, they worked on it together, and then one would beta read, send it, and the other would beta read.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah.
Like, they actually worked together. I think they also closed by so they could like talk about it in person and all that.
Yeah, well, that works. Yeah, that's definitely helpful. Yeah.
Like, they were a big part of my fucking teen years of reading. Like, one of the ones that I actually looked forward to whenever they updated, but I just kind of...
Oh boy, this looks cringe as hell. Obsession with care. Alone in a tower, a tarnished with a fractured mind has been abandoned by the obsession that marred his being, leaving him lonely and despondent. Desperate, he forges a sending gate built to send him far away from the lands between, the land he brought ruin to, and shows up in Ruby.
Oh, so now he can ruin another one.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, DC Ruby World Fusion. Transcendent forces have fused together with the DC universe and the Ruby universe, combining Pyrrha with Superman, Weiss with Batman, Yang with Wonder Woman, Ren with Aquaman, Penny with Cyborg, Ruby with the Flash, Blake with Green Lantern, Nora with Shazam, Jean with Martian Manhunter, Osborn as Dr. Fate, and many others.
Because
that makes Blake too useful.
That's what Nora needed.
Yeah.
He needs to be Aquaman.
That is exactly what Nora needed. It was Shazam's power set.
I mean, to be fair, Nora would be down just to scream Shazam just middle of the fucking battle and pretend she's like weaker than she actually is. And it's like, oh, really?
No, Nora does not know the concept of holding back.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Overkill or nothing. Fuck.
This is the woman who places 40mm grenades into a hammer.
Yeah.
20 minutes, to be honest.
Monster Hunter, John's Hunt. John was thought dead after the incident, saving Weiss and his friends. Now he's back with more companions, weapons, and experience. Just where did he go? John is determined to finish where he left off, becoming a huntsman. No. Let's see here. We got Broken Moon.
Yeah, I just saw that. God, the shitty Naruto Ruby hand-drawn fucking pictures.
His sacrifice was meant to be an end, despite what the Nine Tails wanted. Victory came with a cost, and now stuck in a new world. Can Naruto find his place amongst this land? With darkness seeping in from all sides, his will be tested. Luckily for him, a certain old woman with prosthetic eyes is along to guide him. Under her guidance, perhaps he can find the peace he sought. Naruto times Ruby. I'm sorry, but like...
Why the fuck is there a 70 chapters 600k word My Little Pony Ruby cross?
We don't go there.
Oh wait, that's the interlude 2 guy we found fucking last week.
Yeah,
Fuck.
We found
that guy last week.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because they like clop.
Yeah. I have to bring this up. I have to look at this.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Bro. That's dog shit, huh?
Yeah, that is
That is premium 2012 fanfiction.
that is premium 2012. Yeah.
Which one?
This fucking
The cover picture of Broken Moon. Check the stream to see
This
it.
is like peak 2012. Holy shit!
God.
Yeah. Wow. That is something.
Why the hell is Ruby in higher definition than Naruto? There, did
Yeah.
they move model off from something?
Yeah, Ruby, it's in higher
Bro.
definition than Naruto.
Naruto looks
The
like
thing
a
is-
sad face.
No.
Alright,
Naruto looks like
I'm
he's
gonna-
2 steps away from becoming a Wendigo.
Yeah. I'm gonna write this in the FFKT 9K chat because I'm pretty sure I know where that model is.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry, Naruto, especially post Kagura Naruto.
Yeah, no, he's destroying mountains easily.
I'm sorry, but like, there's no real conflict.
Yes, Art sees it.
Oh Christ!
Oh my god.
I have no idea what.
Yeah. No.
It's a poser thing. You pose models to make, lewd.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and you can change how the model looked and then save the looks as characters.
There was a lot of real shitty porn that came out of it.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
So you want to
wait,
learn to recognize it.
wait. Is this the same thing that Fox uses?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
No,
Well, maybe.
no. Fox uses the 3D one.
Yeah, this
one.
was 2D.
This
Okay.
one's more 2D, yeah.
Alright.
No, it's only 2D. As far as I'm
But yeah, super.
Oops.
Sorry.
Yeah.
SDT.
But that's
Yeah.
this SDT has been around for
Long
probably
time.
since the I think since the start of Flash games, since early even 2000. It's since the 2000s. I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea what that is, but okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
But yeah, I honestly, it's like Naruto at this rate is just like there's no. He is in the One Punch Man scenario of like there is not a threat to him.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Even Salem, like Naruto has enough sealing knowledge to create a brand new seal in the exact same moment for Kurama once he unlocks that gate.
Yeah.
Salem is just getting sealed away, done,
Yeah.
over and done with.
I mean, on top of all of that, though, it's like, oh, I'll just attack every town. It's like, okay, well, I'll just make 10 million clones.
Yeah. He literally,
You
they literally shared chakra with basically the entire ninja army. That's a supercontinent's army's worth of fucking.
Canonically, the ninja games, I believe, are canon, right, Max? In terms of like
They
their
are,
abilities.
they are, and they
Yeah.
gave Madara an extra power unique to his Sharingan,
Yeah.
Mangekyo. One where he sees something and he can reverse time to before it happened to because he'll know how to beat it.
Isn't that like Izanagi?
No, that's
No. No, he's got his own one where he hyper analyzes something and it's basically
So
like sees the
No,
future.
so you're
that's
saying
just like peak Sharingan. That
Basically, he's got
Sharingan
it. Yeah, basically, and it's basically Sharingan on crack mixed with Izanagi, and that's his own unique fucking
So-
power in his Mangekyo
so you're
Sharingan. Apparently,
saying-
every single one.
So you're saying his superpower is autism?
Basically,
Yes.
yes. Because apparently, Kishimoto stated that every Mangekyo has its own unique ability. Shisui has Kotomatsukami. This is Madara's. There's Kamui. Apparently, even Itachi's Tsukuyomi is just his. Sasuke has better control over Amaterasu, but it's not that unique because can't Itachi also use it? So he got kind of shit on that.
That's kind of funny, to be honest.
Yeah, but every Mangekyo has its own fucking unique ability, and Madara's is just Sharingan on crack mixed with Izanagi.
I think the 3 powers all of them get are going to be Tsukuyomi, the Flames, and Susanoo. And then there's the 4th power that is their special snowflake shit.
The thing is,
wasn't Itachi's special power his Susanoo had like some special weapons or some shit?
Yes.
No, I think he actually. Oh, I thought he found those. I didn't think that was originally part of his Susanoo.
Well, okay, explain to me how his Susanoo can suddenly work those then.
I thought they were artifacts that, like chakra artifacts or something.
They were.
Or is that Venom?
They were?
No, chakra artifacts. It said so somewhere.
That is the dumbest shit ever.
He added the sword and the mirror to his own himself. He found them.
He added them to his eyes. Okay,
yeah.
sure, whatever. Fine. Anyway,
Yeah,
point being is that Naruto can make a lot of clones.
Yes.
And he can make so many clones that in the game, one of his finisher is that he makes enough clones to build a mountain to the moon.
Yes, he does.
So he quite literally cannot lose the numbers game. He quite literally can seal Salem away in a second. He quite literally can like one-shot everything in Ruby.
Every game. Also, even if his clones need one good hit, Naruto's strong enough that the Grim are never going to get that hit.
He's fast enough that they'll never hit him.
Yeah. The only way a clone will pop is if Naruto clone accidentally hits it. That's it.
Yeah, probably.
But on top of all that, you don't even need to seal her away, because this is post Kaguya and Naruto we're talking about. This is not lost his powers yet. So this is mid-battle with Kaguya and Naruto, where he still has his full Super Sage, Hyper Sage mode thing, where he has the truth-seeking balls of annihilation, and he can just...
Wait, he sealed his powers away? Is that what you're
No.
He loses them or something. He loses the Tamas, so yeah, they get lost somehow. But yeah, he's got the truth-seeking balls of ultimate destruction that can kill an immortal, so...
You could just use those, technically, yeah.
No, wait. 13-year-old Naruto, because apparently someone killed Sakura and Kakashi on his birthday because of he's a Jinchuriki. So that cover photo is literally just a photo. That's it. Unless that's how they want him to look in the future. Yeah, I literally just went down a few things on October 10th,
Jesus Christ,
birthday.
what?
Yeah, he's like a kid, but even then, he's probably got enough clones to not fucking care.
Clones, and he's got QB chakra, and I think, how old you say?
He walked towards Rain, he met Pain.
What the hell?
Wait.
What the fuck?
Sync with me.
Okay.
Makes a 9-tailed beast bomb on the ghetto statue, which doesn't work because Pain's got his fucking they're in Rain, and Pain's got his body that can absorb chakra. So that should.
Okay, I know what you said, but what I heard was ghetto statue.
Yeah, that's it's the ghetto statue.
Oh, so it's
I mean,
it's showing a George Floyd statue.
No, it's the new Martin Luther King statue. It's the fucking arms hugging each other.
Guys, with how many artifacts of the Sage of the 6 Paths is in Kumo, the statue was probably originally there as well.
Probably, so we can blame them again.
Yep.
Let's see.
Ends up in a
Strength
rift
of an
after
honest soul. A war halted, a pack reforged, a people restored, and a council overthrown. After a tumultuous, premature apocalypse, the balance has been restored, and creation is once more known, relative peace. But darkness looms, ever threatening once again, and now the fate of creation lies in the hands of not angels, demons, or horsemen, but the shoulders of one Ruby Rose.
That sounds fucking dumb.
A Darksiders Ruby fusion world.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
No. Darksiders is one of those worlds where maybe if you take the characters, maybe it could be an
Not
interesting.
even.
But if you try putting the world in somewhere else, or fusioning, or trying to put characters into the Darksiders world, dude, it's just not good.
Doesn't work.
It's one of those stories that stands alone or not at all. Jedi Huntress, Beacon of Hope. At the end of the Clone Wars, Jedi Padawan Rosa Raiden gets stranded.
We found this last week.
Yeah.
We found this last week.
Yeah, it was last week.
Oh god, Remnant of the Chainsaw Man. Yeah, Denji goes to Chainsaw. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Bruh.
So let's go.
Team Cox.
Nope.
Team CCKS.
You know what? We're gonna do.
South Park.
Do this.
Ruby. South Park and Ruby.
Here we go. We got PJO time. The Forgotten Goddess of War. Aphrodite in the history books was a goddess that was seen as the goddess of sexuality and lust. However, other places worship her as the goddess of war that was far more warlike than the likes of Ares or Athena. I'm pretty sure that profile picture is TOS breaking.
Well, it's behind the chat, so...
Well, I can't see it because chat's blocking it, so...
Yeah, that's good. Here, you can take a look and tell me if I'm right.
Is it in Discord?
Yeah, of course it is.
Chat's still blocking it on the stream, so I'll just find the fucking fic myself.
No,
I literally posted it, you dipshit. It is in the Discord, you micro brain.
Listen, I'm only in the fucking fanfiction fucking chat.
We are in the fanfiction chat.
It's not TOS breaking.
Okay, it's not TOS. Okay.
Ah, fuck, the fic. I thought you posted the picture, that's what I was looking for.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Smartest man in Australia.
Why the fuck does she look like she's from Bleach?
Because she is.
Probably because she is. After the desecration of her Spartan temple by Athenians, Aphrodite puts into a motion into a plan that would bring ruin to Athena and the rest of her family. Okay, now to be fair, depending on what lore you go with, Aphrodite is in fact the
goddess of war, yes.
No, Aphrodite's not related at all to anyone in the Olympian.
I mean, sea foam, yeah.
Yeah. She formed out of sea foam, or she formed out of semen.
Yes.
I thought she was made from semen that was ejaculated into sea foam.
Well, that's one of them.
I thought she was also a castrated Titan. Or no, not Titan, primordial, Uranus.
Yes.
After Kronos.
Yeah, one of the alternatives is that she's also just his dick.
Well, I've seen how it was his dick and balls were cut off, his semen spilled in the water, it mixed with the sea foam, and out came Aphrodite.
Yeah, that's one of the interpretations, yeah.
Which is actually surprising, then, that there's no, history or myths of her having any sort of water powers, even though she's born from the sea.
I think it probably has more to do with the fact that a dick was involved than the water.
A dick's always involved in Greek mythology, though, so...
Yeah, but this was the most important dick. And also, depending on what lore you're reading, Aphrodite is actually the strongest goddess. Also, because she's not a goddess, because she's actually primordial of lust.
Percy is betrayed! I mean everyone, space, full stop, space. The gods, space, comma, space. The camp,
wait, hold on. Are you reading a news story or this one?
News story.
Okay. I was about to say,
Befriended
goddamn,
by
is
time.
this another goddamn Percy betrayed story?
Befriended by time, where the pairing is apparently Percy, Kronos, and Annabeth Rayner.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone from this world except a certain someone feels pity for him and befriends him. Together, they help each other and
I
eventually
think
fall
we've
in
read
love.
that one before on stream.
Really?
Yeah, no, specifically the
February
line,
1st.
everyone in the world feels pity for him. I think that's that line specifically I remember reading before.
Everyone except certain someone feels pity.
Yeah.
That February 1st, 2021, so possibly.
Yeah.
Hurt, Comfort, Romance, 18 chapters, 14k words, updated 9 hours ago.
Also, yeah, I think Aphrodite was originally also worshipped as the goddess of rape. Because war and love.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
It's all the same in Greece.
Yeah.
No, it's a power dynamic, Arn. It's not gay if you're the top.
Yeah, I mean, Greece.
Oh god, Phoenix.
I know they're just joking, making about it, but if you want an actual speed run, Ravenclaw has the least amount of side quests, so you'd go then.
Do they really?
Oh, really?
Yep. Gryffindor has the most, Ravenclaw has the least. And
That
also,
makes
you can
sense.
learn dark arts. You can learn dark arts in any house, but you've just got to pick the right dialogue options during certain side quests with Slytherin.
Yeah. I know with what's his face.
And even though you can go through them and learn about them, you don't actually have to learn them if you choose the dialogue option.
Okay, good. So I was just worried that I was gonna pick the wrong dialogue option because I didn't realize it was the option to learn it or not. So okay, so it's blatant.
No, yeah, that's it. That's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happened. It's pretty blatant.
Okay.
It'll tell you. But if you pick one of them and it's the one that says doesn't want to learn.
Yeah.
So if you if you just keep clicking through the dialogue, you might accidentally lose your chance to actually learn them.
Yeah.
But you can also learn. You don't learn them all at once. So you can learn Avada Kedavra, but not learn Crucion Imperio.
Pussy.
Yeah, I know. But you can, so you can learn all of them, or you can learn only the ones you want.
Those are your options.
Use spell on me and teach me. I'll learn the spell and use it on you. I don't want to learn it.
I just learned Crucial.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, that's basically your three dialogue options.
All right, now cast Avada Kedavra at me. Wait, hold on a second.
They did with Crucial and Imperio.
But I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, Canada.
Also, if you want easy experience, turn the difficulty to the story mode and go to the battle arena and just keep fighting that.
Or just be
I need
good
to
at the
get into
game.
the battle arena.
Yeah, or just be good at the game and not suck.
That too, but it's because there's some missions that are level locked, so if you don't want to go looking for field guides and stuff if you're not good enough, or if you just want to go around killing students.
Also,
yeah, I think the Avada Kedavra quest is level 27 or some shit.
25, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, combat is super easy. It is really, really fucking easy.
And stealth is apparently just even places you're supposed to be found and not using stealth. If you've got the right perks in it, you can literally just hide yourself and use stealth.
Oh my god,
it's fucking OP as shit.
And
Sneaky.
Petrificus Totalis, when you're sneaking and you one shot, works on named bosses.
Yep.
So someone has already made a mod that places the paintings with HoloLive gifs.
Oh fuck!
You fucking. Where is that?
That's tempting.
I'll drop the link in on the SDN.
Yeah,
I hope
that.
someone replaces
mandatory.
Hang on.
Legally required.
Yeah. Right. In the arcade. There you go.
Okay. Number 36? Okay. Oh, we're up to 36 now.
At least.
Okay, the newspaper is replaced with fucking... What the fuck?
I want to see somebody replace the Chinese voice.
That's actually fantastic.
So that's actually something I remarked on. I forget which chat I remarked on it, but that's actually something that really throws me off, and they kind of like defeated themselves with that. Because when you go to create a character, you can choose the pitch of your voice, which body type you are, and what you identify as. And they are all independent factors. Meaning that you could have a person who looks female, has a female voice, and is trans.
That was in Stein's server in the gaming chat, I believe.
Yeah, and so they actually defeated themselves by including a trans character that is so poorly a transitioned character.
Oh my god. Someone has already replaced the broom with fucking Thomas the Tank Engine.
Well, of course they did. That's easy.
Wait. Is there Macho Man Randy Savage? And Big Smoke?
Probably not. I don't know.
Ah, the big three.
Find out yourself.
Yeah. But yeah, and like it's a lot of the stuff doesn't make sense, and it's blatantly obvious that they just took personalities from the original Harry Potter.
Also, I do have to laugh that they did make the trans woman barmaid have their name be Sir Ryan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, bro.
Which is, the thing is, it's not on them, because that's an actual character from JK.
Alright, that's pretty funny.
JK actually made that character, made them trans and everything, and they just added them to the story. So JK, 2016 or something, JK made that character.
Oh, was that on like a Pottermore thing or something?
I think so, yeah. But yeah, that character was actually canon compliant to JK's lore.
I mean, I believe it. Like, don't get me wrong. It definitely has JK's naming scheme where she's like, I need to make a character that's a werewolf.
Remus Lupin.
I need to make every time.
He's literally fucking Moon the Wolf.
I need to make a teacher that's really harsh and grumpy. Severus. For severe.
Very severe.
Yeah. I don't know if Garlic is canon or not, but damn, Garlic, best.
Yeah.
Only, I've seen you guys chat's the only one that's attractive, apparently.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, the naming, I think the naming thing is cute across the board. It doesn't matter which character it is. It's like, oh, you know, fucking, what else are some great names?
Professor Garlic, who is a herbology professor.
Yeah, Garlic herbology.
Oh, just because of Sign's server, my brain immediately went to Luna Lovegood's a great name that represents something. I'm like, I'm fucking dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
The name was very good, the reputation.
God damn it, Sign.
You're welcome.
Voldemort's actually a good name because he's deaf.
Well, he made it.
Yeah.
That's different, though.
Yeah. But that's still a fitting name.
It's just made up shit to fit the anagram.
But can you imagine, like, your name is Lupin. You're a part of a magical family. Your last name is Lupin. Like, you have got to be the most fatalistic people ever, and you got to be like, all right. The likelihood of our kid getting infected by a werewolf is pretty high. What do we name him? Remus. Okay.
Wait, imagine if he had a different name before he got bitten, and it's like, yeah, you're not. That's your human name.
Around telling everyone that his name's Remus.
It's the name of his persona.
His parents said you're not allowed a human name anymore.
His name's actually like Jack Billsby, but he just went around telling everyone that his name's Remus Lupin.
So he's got middle schooler syndrome.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has a werewolf name that he introduces with, and a human name that he knows.
Oh god. Don't dead name me, my
No.
name is Remus Lupin.
It's dead name. Fuck.
I'm a trans wolf.
I'm trans race. I'm a werewolf.
Oh god.
I made sure to go get bitten on purpose as a child.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh god, 10 years later. Oh god, I hate this.
Anyway. Whew. Yeah. So I'm scrolling through the Forgotten Goddess of War story. Let's see, what's the update on this again? Okay, about a chapter a day, 3,000 words per chapter. We'll see how long he keeps that up for, but, oh yeah, Rhea. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, so it's whatever. I mean, hey, look, the grammar looks fine. It's an incredibly complex story that has only 2 chapters for it. So,
Right again?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the point is that when I go to read fanfiction stories, if it's got like a really complex setup, but it's got like 200,000 words already written for it, I'm like, okay, even if this story dies, at least it's gone somewhere, right? But if you're gonna come at me with like, oh yeah, the whole fucking arc of this first, the whole first arc of this story is gonna be this character upsetting literally everything from canon, everything's gonna change, there's gonna be it's gonna be basically an entirely new fresh start PJO story. It's like, right, you're gonna need to show me some words before I even invest time in you. Because I know how fanfiction authors go. They have a cool idea. They write about... Arn, what would you say? 15,000 words? And then they stop and they never write anything again for it?
Yeah. Also, Sneaky, do you want to read Harry Potter Adopted by a Wendigo?
We already saw that.
We actually we already solved that one, yeah.
Same author.
Sneaky. I was away getting a shot glass, but fuck you.
Same author, actually. Co-written with Snowfall on Discord.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, no, we covered that story already, actually.
Where's my fucking Jägermeister?
Yeah. Just keep drinking, boys. Just keep drinking.
Alright, cheers.
That's the plan. Cheers.
Hydrate.
Bro, the fucking bottle has a layer of dust on it because I've been away for so long.
Antemortem. Wait, I'm sorry, what the hell is... He's the Guardian of the Hunt.
Yeah, that was
Jackson, the Guardian of the Hunt.
That is probably one of, if not the most popular fic on the PGO fandom, where Percy becomes a Titan of the Hunt, basically it's called.
Well,
where he becomes Guardian of the Hunt, the Titan King. The mountain is rebuilt because apparently Percy's in charge of the fucking Titan Pantheon now.
Cheers, boys.
Atlas gets fucking freed and Prometheus takes his place because Percy makes a deal with him to be good.
Oh yeah.
And there's a running joke where Percy has a bow but can't shoot for shit, shoots backwards and gets the bullseye of a fucking target sign for the target shot because he wasn't aiming at anything. And he was actually trying to be bad, so he actually shoots good when he tries to be bad.
Wait, is that where that trope comes from?
Yes. 2013 to 2022, it's still being updated. 126 chapters, 850k words, or 40k.
Jesus Christ.
By VPX Forerunner SpaceX. Who also did a Fate Stay Night crossover of 4 chapters, 30k words, where he's Percy from Titan of the Hunt is summoned as Rin's Archer.
Oh, wow.
Riveting. And he finds what he thinks is Excalibur in the Roman camp underground, but it's actually Caliban.
In my opinion, a fresh take on the Guardian of the Hunt story. Give it a read. So, author, you have possibly the worst summary and the worst title of the story I've ever seen on a story at all. I mean, like, even stories that are just like, this is the Edgemeister, that is still a more riveting fucking story title than, oh, what's your favorite story in the PJO section? Oh, my favorite story is my take on the Guardian of the Hunt. Oh.
His summary is less
you're
interesting.
Subhuman.
Yeah.
His summary is less interesting than the people in all caps that goes summary inside.
Yeah,
please
literally.
Cancel. That's it.
This is quite literally the worst summary ever. So we got 30 chapters with 200,000 words though.
And it has a chapter 0 of what, like fucking
10 words.
200?
Yeah.
Okay.
So chapter 0, this is to establish the character history so you guys know how much AU happens beforehand, and we can just skip all of this to get to the cool parts.
Number 1 is very small, but by chapter 10, they like about 10 times bigger.
Cool. Sally meet Gabe soon after Percy born. When Percy was around 4, Gabe abusing him, threatening to hurt Sally if Percy ever said anything to anyone. Percy, being young, scared child, obeyed. He didn't say a word about it to literally anyone, as Gabe continuously abused him.
To be fair, that is canon until Percy finds that he also abuses his mother, like actually hits her.
Oh, I know. Except, yeah, you see all those scars on the character? In the image,
know how I got these scars?
Yeah, quite literally, it's Percy has hundreds of scars on his upper body. Rather than being an idiot in canon, Percy's gonna be super smart. And in this story, I will write a stereotypical Percy gets betrayed and becomes Guardian of the Hunt and an assassin for chaos. And I will follow all of the usual tropes and stereotypes, but I will write it, which will make it different.
I mean, at least he's upfront and honest with it. Right?
At least you know what shit you're getting into if you continue reading. That is true.
That's true. We know it's a shit sandwich. We've been told a shit sandwich is presented to us. We can choose to consume it.
I cannot get over the fact that he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to become a Guardian of the Hunt also, and I'm going to become an assassin for chaos, who directly is like a non-entity in the story, but, you know, everyone in the PJO section seems to be obsessed with chaos.
Hey, you guys want a borderline crack insane demigod gamer story by the KKK?
No.
I mean, kind of.
Your opinion doesn't count. You're not human.
What?
Game of the Insane Demigod. It is like 3-4 down from this current My Take on the Guardian story.
Okay, wait. What? Wait, hold on.
Game of the Insane Demigod. 26 chapters, 232k words. Last updated 18 hours ago. First published September 15th, 2022.
Oh, he's not kidding about being by the KKK.
Yeah, he's right, you know. And it's got a... Oh, Lord.
So I sort of just appeared in the Percy Jackson world with game powers and no idea on what to do. I'll figure it out. Games are supposed to be fun after all. I think. I don't really know considering I have no idea who I am, but I can figure that out later. Gamer OC, borderline crack. Wait.
Consider the
role.
Wait, do you know the story, Sneaky?
I think I do, because the whole KKK joke is like rattling something in my brain. Like, no, I've definitely seen... I haven't seen this story before, but I've definitely seen this guy in the public. Because the dude published in September 15th, and we have not read the Percy Jackson section in a while.
He's got 16... He's got a Pokemon fic, Cobalt to Coal to Diamond, updated September 27th, published August 24th, 2021. Still not a sociopath, Harry Potter, based on his own Southern story.
That's how I know it!
I'm not a sociopath?
I'm not a sociopath.
Are you sure about that?
has a Minecraft story called New Player.
Yeah.
Walking Dead, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Ruby, Avatar.
Yeah, that's how I know this guy. Yeah, wait, this story finished?
Apparently.
What?
In March 17th, 2022. Which took 2 years to finish it. 56 chapters, 252k.
Well, at least the KKK can finish.
That's a clip.
At least the KKK can finish.
I was gonna say something different, but perhaps not.
I'm glad you exercised restraint for once in your misbegotten life.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, wow.
Loathsome Dr. Atin.
Wait, what? He finished him? Okay, hold on. I gotta go into my email real quick. And I gotta see if this guy ever...
See if you got a mail from the KKK?
And see if I got some mail from the KKK, yeah.
Your membership
Did you ever message him? Did you message him or did you follow this fic or something?
Yeah. I don't know if I ever finished. Okay, so no. I, in fact, never finished the... That's what it was. The dude lost the plot. That's why, I got, halfway through the story, and the dude just lost the plot. Totally lost the plot. And it was kind of just like, what the fuck are you even talking about anymore, dude?
Right, chapter 56 is apparently just a plot that he came up to the year after the ending.
Yeah, like I said. So yeah, the chapter 55 ends with literally every fanfiction's goal ever is, well, I guess that's true. It was sure nice of you to let me tag along. It's almost like you don't want to be alone. I tilted my head at her and asked in a confused voice, well, obviously, it's not like I'm a sociopath after all.
So basically ended the story with a fucking title drop.
I hate it.
It did the Gabriel blessing. He said the line.
Yeah, he said the line.
I don't know anyone else who does that. Gabriel Blessing was definitely the first story I've ever seen do that. I mean, again, you gotta keep in mind, so few stories actually ever finish.
Yeah.
But I think Robst and Gabriel Blessing are the two people I've ever seen really,
the real Fates gamble was the friends we made along the way.
It was you, Harry. You were Fate's gamble.
You were Fate's gamble all along.
Yes. I mean, yeah, technically he was.
Yes, maybe I was the reinforced magic in this world.
No. If you want to win, you have to use your reinforced magic.
Okay.
God.
Looks like you are once again the Fate's Gamble 2 all along, Harry.
Where's my knife?
You were Fate's Gamble 2.
It's over, Harass. You will never be the Warhammer 30k.
That's... Attention, Gabriel Blessing got brought up literally last week. What the fuck are you talking about? We always name drop him. He basically gets name dropped every single time.
Gabriel Blessing, we name drop him pretty often. My take on the First Testament, please read. Yeah.
Speaking of, it seems he has entered hibernation once again. He completed his story and just fucking vanished.
Who did?
Gabriel Blessing. He started uploading last year. Now just gone.
Didn't he drop a single chapter of a fucking MGQ Naruto thing or something like that?
No, after that he made a whole ass story.
Really?
Yeah, and it's finished, and now he's gone again.
I'm gonna look him up. Look that up.
That seems about like him. He does that.
Isn't the reason why he does that because he's actually a mod on Space Battles or some shit?
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. He 12 chapters, 73k fucking story of Dresden Files.
Yeah. Lara Lara and Harry fic. Okay. Peerage Girl Quest. Oh yeah, here's his 58K drop. The Peerage Girl Quest, which is a DXD
that's the one I was talking about.
GQ.
Fueled purely by spite.
Naruto. They started as the Naruto High DXD one, but instead turned into Monster Girl DXD.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, it was pure flexing, fueled by pure spite. It was amazing to see.
I'm impressed anyway. So yeah, in flight. Wow, he's a lot of stories that I don't remember him having.
There's a few I remember, like
the Hill of Swords. I mean, he name dropped in Hill of Swords. He name dropped in Flight.
Anything before Hill of Swords, I don't know, but everything after is pretty.
That one story of the Koto Mine Shiro in Sekirei. That was inspired by In Flight. It was
that's isn't that bad?
Isn't that the one where he summoned Nero?
Something, I don't know. All I remember is that he name dropped the fic name in that one as well, and that was some other guy, but that wasn't Gabriel Pressing. That was I don't know when this idea started, but it brings me pain when people are like, "Oh, my name's John Dead Space." Can you guess what the name of the game is? Dead Space.
Nah, it's Doomslayer. Fuck you.
It's Doomslayer.
John Dead Space would lose to John Darksoul.
But listen, they both lose to Gordon Freeman.
Yeah, he is the freest of man. Gordon Half-Life. Yeah, Half-Life, full life consequences.
Shit. Why are we talking about childhood?
Where was that picture I posted? I was in Pic Spam, right? Yeah, I believe that was. Yeah. So someone posts earlier, the setting of the last video game you played is now your vacation spot. Where's your vacation? And then everyone started talking about Jump Chain. And mine was perfect. Mine was just pure perfection. Because here was mine. Let me copy this image. I'll paste it here so everyone can see it on the there, and I'll also post it over here as well.
Yeah, these are your games that you've played in order, right?
These are my last played games, and if this Jump Chain happened, it would go from, alright, I could live in this world, to Idol God, to oh no, to oh no, to oh no, to oh no!
Oh no, my organs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
The people from Rimworld would make some way to survive the Dead Space markers. They would somehow, probably by copious amount of war crimes.
Listen, put it underground, and it's not my problem.
Yeah, specifically, it was great for me because I got to progressively italicize and bold oh no even harder. Because it starts as oh no, then it goes to italics oh no for the second one of the Watch Dogs Legion, because now I have to be in Britain. And then it's bolded oh no for being in Rimworld, and it's bolded italics oh no for being in Dead Space.
Yeah. So I'm skimming that fucking insane demigod fic.
Oh god.
Doesn't tell you who their son of is, but it seems pretty obvious it's going to be Nike. He's gets a 150 increase in skills when using them to win, and seeing as Nike is the god of some fucking victory, as well as competing with another, and seeing as in fucking tracksuit, constantly competing.
Yeah.
Then guess what the fucking twist is for this game of the insane demigod? Name themselves Nicholas King, wakes up in a female body. Wants to kill Kronos to get a wish from the gods to give him a sex change.
Bro.
Gets 1 intelligence for planning, I guess.
I swear there are easier fucking ways to go about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are certain gods that can just snap their fingers
I'm
into
pretty
it.
sure Aphrodite can help there.
Her son, daughter, Hermaphroditus.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, If Aphrodite
I
can't do
request
it.
you never speak again.
Alright,
Oh
yeah,
my
sure,
God.
yeah, no. Whatever, yeah.
But yeah, that's just chapter 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stop talking.
However, Sneaky,
Oh.
have you
Fine, I'll look
considered
at different
that the
things.
Undying Scarab might really have brought hell with her all along?
If Gray was
I
here,
hate you.
He would
Hey,
kill me on the
Sneaky.
spot.
Hey,
Yeah.
That was
Sneaky, how many
great,
people
but
have
I
asked you
hate
to,
you.
How many people have asked you to add Tattletale?
now, actually, only one person so far.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I will say, in reference to
I see you writing,
Arn's point
Pedro.
here, I did say to Gray that I did want to end, and she brought hell with her, with the quote, and she brought hell with her. Specifically, the specific text I sent him, I believe, was,
Isn't that... Is that the most recent chapter, or is that the one on the cliff where Taylor faces off that next army of Alliance Horde?
what?
Or is that a different fic I'm not thinking of? Because I'm still thinking
She
of Undying
brought hell
Scarab.
with her is a Tanya
And, well,
second
and Hell
reincarnation.
And Hell
Oh,
came
in,
with her.
in
No, yeah.
Cancol, right?
Yeah, Cancol, yeah.
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 And Hell came with her, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
been a while.
specifically the quote we wanted to end the story with was Tanya breaking the seal that we're going to explain in the story eventually. That Being X had placed upon the Cancol world containing the Abyss. She breaks that and basically leads an invasion on, well, heaven. And, you know, it's like, you know, the heavens looked on in horror.
We do a smidge of trolling.
We do a smidge of trolling, yes. The heavens looked on in horror after the center had wrought what was once an atheist now turned a monster of their own design. Where they had thought its soul would be tormented and tortured until it finally gave way, instead became a being honed for their demise, and she brought hell with her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pretty based.
You have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
Well,
What do you think Tanya and Dark Souls would be like with so many gods running around, and there's actual like ways to kill them that they're weak to?
well, no, see, the thing is that Tanya's opinion is that a true deific-like being is something that is incomprehensible to the point where they are infallible. Because if they are fallible, then they are not a god.
Yeah.
If you can kill it, it's not a god, it's just strong. That is actually her opinion.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And holy shit, I'm sure Sign could go on a rant about it again. Does it piss me off when people get that wrong?
Oh, yes.
Not
A
ready.
god should be three things.
That voice.
A god is omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. All-knowing, all-powerful, and fucking everywhere. If you fail at any one of these three, you are not a god. If you are these three, you're basically trying to kill the concept of the universe, and that just, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure humanity would love to rise up and try and challenge that, but they'd fail.
Absolutely. Well, the thing is, at that point, what would a true god, by that standard, what with a human, you're not even an ant or an amoeba, you're a speck of dust.
Well, I mean, honestly, at that point, a god that's all-knowing, all-powerful, and all-present, right? If humanity were to rise up and try and fight it, then quite literally, that's part of its plan.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, at that point, they're basically either there's no self-determination, or this god just said, you know what? Fuck it. Do your own thing, and I'm just going to let it happen. One or the other.
Yeah.
And on top of that, and honestly, it could be almost compared more to a sort of situation of the Dovahkiin fighting Alduin, because technically speaking, both of them are actually just parts of Akatosh, the god of time, And
that is true.
Them fighting is actually just him having an argument with himself of whether the world deserves to continue existing or go into a cycle.
And this just constantly keeps happening. Like, it doesn't matter if Alduin's killed, he just comes back and another Dovahkiin's made.
Yeah. So, I mean, quite literally, if a god was all-knowing, all-present, and everywhere, and humanity rose up, it would more be a argument with itself, and humanity was the argumentation point.
Yeah. Although then you got the Aldmeri, whose literal mission is to destroy the world and rise up as, what, spirits or something?
God Hunter is an amazing... Yeah. I fucking love God Hunter. That's such a great song.
Just my mental image is like, yep, God Hunter time. We do a little trolling.
And also, it's interesting because God Hunter is specifically hunting people who have used foul methods to obtain massive amounts of power, not actually hunt gods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, false gods. People call themselves God but don't have the requirements.
Yeah, like literally.
You might say they're imposters.
Yes, you might even say they're imposters. You might say the real. You might say the real God Hunter was among us all along.
You might say I'm going to kill all of you.
You will never be one of us, Atin.
And
you
for
will
that,
always
I
be
am
the imposter
I'd
among us.
I'd like to see you survive long enough in Australia to come and get me.
Come get me, fucker. I live in New Jersey.
I live in Chicago.
I live in Louisiana.
You are not immune to spiders.
No,
or snakes, or the flora.
Look, Atin, you may be immune to bullets so long as they're not fired by a black person. But you're not immune to spiders.
What? Just because you're Brazilian, you can't just say that.
Yeah, no.
I can. I am in the same boat.
Sneaky,
in fact, I'm in a worse boat. I live in Rio.
Okay, that's fair.
Favela type.
Oh,
You
damn.
got muted. Yeah, so muted. Also, Atin, you fucking come for me and I will catapult a koala at your face and every STD known.
Oh no! Chlamydia!
A drop bear.
You think there's only chlamydia in koalas?
Yeah,
no, I mean, I know there's a lot more, but...
I'll see you drop bears and raise you in Nutria. They've got all of that and more.
It's funny actually. I used to play in high school. I used to play the Where Is This Located game on Wikipedia, where you would pull up a random species that's incredibly deadly and you go, where is this located? And a lot of times on Wikipedia, if you were in New Jersey, the answer was in this area of the world and New Jersey.
Yeah.
Because the reason why this happened was because New Jersey is the major seaport on the eastern side of the U.S., which means we had a lot of shit pass through our ports, which means a lot of shit got out of the ports, which means we have a whole lovely smorgasbord of species that absolutely don't belong here, but do now.
Yeah.
My personal favorite is the list of horribly deadly exotic spiders that are in this tropical area
and
Illinois.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah. Because people brought
them as pets. I can't believe New Jersey is the Australia.
It's great. New Jersey is the Australia of the. New Jersey Florida? Is the Australia of the states, and it's also the Florida, and it's also the northern South.
Also, down here now.
Well, with more I think it should be clear, but with a lot more infrastructure problems.
Yeah.
It's great because we also have a bunch of bogs and a cannibal family or two. So, we just got it's like literally every feature of every other state just got crammed into one fucking location. And then they threw a bunch checklist. They threw a bunch of hyper deadly species too. It's like, yeah, I don't know why not. Also, some people fly the Confederate flag. Why not?
Fuck the Geneva checklist. I'm gonna go for the Florida checklist.
I'm going for the New Jersey checklist. Time to get blacklisted in 112 states.
I'll go through the Australia checklist and see if I survive.
You won't.
New Jersey and Florida unite forces and conquer the entire East Coast.
First thing on my list, platypus venom. Third most painful thing in the entire world.
Hell yeah.
Still doesn't kill you, though.
That platypuses aren't real and can't hurt you.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Silly sign. They're an elaborate prank.
They aren't real.
Prank.
Platypuses
They're an
are...
elaborate prank by a
They
lot
were
of
created
people.
by the U.S. government to explain CIA hits.
Look,
We have them
Wake
here.
up, you sheep.
Sign. That was created by Australia to fuck with the CIA.
yeah,
They're not
platypuses
real.
are just actually psyops created by the Australian government.
Yep.
Yeah, they're government agents.
Because we don't have an army, so we've got to use something.
Yeah.
Right?
It's Perry the Platypus.
Like, I've been to the zoo and seen them. They exist.
Nah.
Much like
that was-
birds,
that was-
those were drones.
Government
That was
drones.
such a
that was-
sheep.
Yeah, sign. That was paper mache.
Okay.
Did
Yeah.
you hear them do the noise?
No,
Yes.
of course
They're not real.
It's like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, fuck that.
There's actual children in those platypus.
Exactly.
There's
That's
children
how they move.
stored inside the platypus.
Yeah, that's how they move, right? How they look alive.
Oh, God. Anyway, let's read chapter 1 because it's pretty short. Percy was, for the first time in a long time, content. Life was good. He had amazing friends. He had an amazing mom. And he had an amazing girlfriend named Annabeth who was about to betray him. The only person he could truly say understood him like no one else. Just really setting up that betrayal knife. Quite a feat, given how much information he hid from her. He hadn't told anyone. Gabe was gone. This was a fact Percy was well aware of. Gabe could do nothing to harm him. He was safe. But that knowledge did nothing to stop the sheer terror that would consume him every time he thought about telling someone. Well, at least he has the PTSD part down.
Yep.
Every time he thought about telling her. He had wanted to tell her for a long time. He wanted to tell her every day for months. He had tried a couple times, but it always resulted in him getting flustered and scared and chickening out. He would tell her one day, and he was sure she would understand when he did. But for now, he was content to simply be with her, to enjoy her company down at the beach, where every betrayal in PJO happens. I fucking shit you not.
Yes.
Beach.
Also, Sneaky, don't forget to post the link.
Oh, fine, yeah. Aye.
You see, Sneaky, how can he do the dramatic, how could you do this without the lighting effects and everything if it's not on the beach? It has to be on the beach.
Well, it has to be on the beach so we can have a quick excuse for a getaway.
That too.
Maybe stop going to the fucking beach.
It seemed too good to be true. Unfortunately, that's because it was! A loud noise interrupted their relaxation. Percy and Annabeth, two highly trained demigods, were moving towards it before they could even process the sound. They sprinted up the hill, past the mountain, past Thalia's tree to find a boy no older than 12 running towards them, scared for his life. He was being chased by a small group of monsters, and he was armed with only a hammer that looked like it had seen better days, and he had every right to be terrified. Of course, Percy had Riptide and Annabeth had a dagger, so monsters didn't pose much of a threat to these two veteran demigods. They ran past the young boy to dispatch the monsters while he collapsed in exhaustion. He could do nothing but watch as his saviors demolished the monsters that had been chasing him for so long. He was in awe of their skill and precision they had demonstrated while cutting down the monsters. But above all else, he was in awe of the calm expressions on their faces, as if this was a regular occurrence. Percy...
Boy, don't you know shit.
Well, what's the
The monsters are just Tuesday. Get over yourself.
Welcome to the big leagues, boy. I'm gonna snap into a Slim Jim. That Slim Jim's your spine.
Snap into a slam jam. Clam, jam. Kick,
snap into a Slam Jam, and that's how the musical starts. That's how the musical number starts. They all get their instruments.
Hey, Sneaky, you called it. You called the betrayal.
Of course I did. I told you, literally every betrayal happens on the fucking beach.
Yeah.
Because guess who shows up this exact chapter later? Percy's brother, Jack.
Yeah, Percy's hotter brother, Jack, who's always better than him, and everyone secretly... Exactly.
I'm Jack. Off.
Are you...
I'm off.
Like me?
Jack off. The name's off. Jack off.
I'm sorry, but that's actually like a character I could see both in Ruby and in Hogwarts. Yeah. And they're like the designated, like, just random asshole character. They have literally no purpose in the story beyond just being another person that says something mean. Who's that guy? His name's Jackoff.
Well, listen, it's like, what was it? Eminence and Shadow, right?
Yeah.
The character names of that, like...
It's so funny.
They're so stupid. I love them.
Honestly, I don't pay attention to the character names. What are the character names in Eminence Shadow?
So the bad guy in, like, I think it's, like, current arc, but last arc, is called Perv Asshat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, and that's the literal Japanese name as well. That's not just, like, the translators. That's the actual name. Perv Asshat.
You mean like Cyberpunk Edrun is going, and Cyberpunk going Adam Smasher?
No, it's
it's way more like on the nose.
Literally, the guy's name is Perv Asshat.
So, like, quite literally, Adam Smasher picked that name because he liked to beat people to death, and so
that's just their names.
But also, Sneaky, author's note at the end of chapter 1. I'm going to take a chapter or two to show Jacqueline the ropes at camp before getting to the betrayal part. By the way. I forgot to mention in the last chapter, this story is rated M for swearing and adult themes.
Oh no, not swearing.
Like back on Eminence, some of the character names from the tournament bit, the next tin line.
Oh.
I'ma try not to lose. Still ain't happening.
Wow, they really went in on
Sneaky,
it, didn't they?
You don't understand. He went. It was great. Like the first time I was reading the light novel, I was like, "Is this real?"
Yep.
I might actually have to read the light novels now.
It's great.
Oh god, I just found fucking PJR betrayal, basically torture porn fic.
Oh yeah, we've seen a couple of those.
Yeah.
My name's Jack. Are you like me? Oh yeah, Jack off. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come on. Where's the betrayal?
About 4 or 5 chapters in, I think.
Really?
It's gonna take a chapter or two of Jack at camp.
It takes enough time for Percy and Annabeth to literally get married before the betrayals happen.
Wait, so Annabeth is fucking a kid behind his back? Like, ain't even fucking
I don't know. Okay, I'm not quite sure if it's a kid. Yeah, I haven't gotten that far, but
he's 12.
I have seen that the marriage happens.
He's 12 and they're 18.
No. It has to be, not only that, but it has to be a kid, because he would be dead without something fucking hiding him. Like, that's the entire reason his mother married Gabe.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
the big three has a
Yeah,
sense
no,
so
this
strong
kid- this
that they
kid is
die before, like,
12.
5.
So they get married and she's fucking the kid?
But it's
Bruh.
fine, because he had the body of an 8-year-old.
Yeah. he worked out, so he had the body of an 8-year-old.
I am going to. Sneaky, you have fucking Kitty, you have played yourself.
Oh my God.
Okay,
he's
congrats, Kitty.
dying.
Along with Sneaky, you can add yourself with people on the
You
stream
do
who's almost
it.
killed me.
God damn. That's impressive, honestly.
God damn
Yeah,
it, Cody.
Yeah, wait, did you post that chapter yet? Sign? As the writer of this line, did you post that chapter yet?
No, I haven't written it yet. It's gonna happen eventually.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Despite being mere 3 years old, he worked out, so it was okay because he had the body of a 5-year-old. Okay, author.
If you say so.
Honestly, that's not even that bad compared to some of the other shit he said in that story. Like
Yeah.
Naruto mentally had so much sex he aged up to 30 in his mind.
I remember that fic!
Yeah.
I know that fic!
Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry. So what you're telling me is that he was originally 2 mentally, and they fucked a baby until he turned into a mental 30-year-old?
Apparently.
Amazing.
That is something else.
The wonders of science.
But it's okay. He worked out a lot. So he had the body of a 5-year-old.
Yeah, it's true. It happened.
Kitty says the line, indeed.
God.
Jack was his brother. They hang out together. He loved Annabeth. And they were going to have the sex. They were going to have the marriage. They gave him a ring. Well, will you marry me? Yes. And so they celebrate.
Wait. Did you fucking clip that?
Yeah, of course he clipped it.
Okay, one moment. Need to.
I said I was going to. And I was asked to.
Truly, you are living up to your archivist role. One more U.S. cent has been deposited in your account.
Thank you. That is 5 Brazilian cents.
I know.
I am one step closer to being rich.
That's 2 months of salary in Brazil, my guy.
The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Yes, I did suspect that.
Riveting.
Apparently around number 7, which is chapter 6, Jack accuses Annabeth of being the reason Percy's leaving him because they're moving to New Rome.
What? Wait,
Yeah,
so when
so
does the
Percy and
betrayal
Annabeth...
finally happen?
I don't know, that's what I'm looking through.
Chapter 30.
Apparently Jason and Percy were at a bar and they both used really, really fucked up excuses to get drunk girls away from them so they can stay loyal. Jason said he was into bestiality. Percy said he doesn't work because of an accident with the boat propeller.
They couldn't just say they're taken?
They did. And
okay,
the
Kitty, I have some bad news for you.
enough.
If you tell a woman you're married, that doesn't stop
they go
her.
harder. They go harder. They hunt harder. Also, there is no betrayal by Annabeth, because apparently Annabeth and her his mother is on the ground in an alley, shot to death.
So where's the betrayal? Who is betraying?
I have a feeling that the one who shot them to death was Jack, that's what, but I haven't found it yet.
Well, they were at the bar.
How is that a betrayal? Oh my god. Is he getting
this is
blamed?
like later on. Apparently he had a feeling that something Beth found them dead in an alley with his mother.
Okay. You knew the victims, is that true? Okay, so we're here. She's getting married. What were you doing? I was at a bar. Do you have anything who would hurt them? Percy, address, phone number. I don't have a phone number or a phone. Do I look like I'm joking? Why don't you have a phone? I don't have one. How can I reach you? You know, if we have more questions, you can call the Chase family. They know how to reach me. Okay, look, I actually know people who don't have phone numbers. I'm one of the people who don't have a fucking phone number. I have a cell phone number. Doesn't mean I'm guaranteed to fucking answer it, but I don't have a home phone number. And if I don't carry my cell phone with me always. I'm sorry, but like, before I went to college, I didn't have a phone number.
Okay, hold on. Is a home phone number a normal thing in the US?
Sometimes
like these days.
Well,
I mean,
if you're middle
like
income,
nowadays. I mean,
yeah, no.
Chapter 7 author's note. He was originally going to have Annabeth cheat, but to remain consistent with the tropes of this subgenre, changed her mind to her being shot.
Yeah, I saw that on
okay.
The Fanfiction.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, having a landline was a sign of being middle income in like the 90s and early 20s. I would say I rarely see people with a landline in this day and age. Most people just have a cell phone.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, okay. It's a bit
popular.
more common, I think, here, but it's going that way as well, because there are actually places that, particularly some government websites, that when you have to register, they actually ask for a home phone number specifically, and you cannot use a cellular phone number. So that's a thing.
Oh.
So basically, there are some places that are basically, if you want to use a service, you have to basically pretend that you have a regular like home phone number, because it was so common for a long time, and no one bothered telling the upper range of government people that that's not a thing really anymore.
Yeah, no, it's basically like I didn't have a phone number for a while. And the only reason why I even have a phone number now is because my mother was like, here's a phone, you're taking this phone, I'm paying for the phone plan, because I know if I don't pay for the phone plan, you will never pay for a phone plan for yourself. And she's right. Yeah, I won't.
Understandable.
So,
well, the phones are fucking scams anyway.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have Google fucking Voice, and I make like 90% of my calls out of that anyway. So.
Oh, sorry, I found the betrayal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, chapter 9, which is number 10, is apparently Percy got so pissed at his little brother killing. In the previous chapter, got him to admit he killed his mother and Annabeth so he wouldn't leave him. And so he beat him in front of everyone, but no one else knows the story. So now brother Jack is going around telling everyone he just snapped and attacked him. He lost it. He made himself to be the victim and managed to talk them into giving him godhood.
I didn't know Jack was a woman.
What?
Yeah. Your friends don't believe him? He mainly convinced Camp Half-Blood.
Did we do the demon who lived before? Hold on, let's see.
I think we might have, but I don't remember.
Discontinued. Harry Potter died, but a demon god gave him a second chance. Yeah, I think we had.
Yeah,
2019.
Sounds really familiar.
2019.
Wow, 4 years ago, boys.
It's worth a look
I feel like
back at,
I
honestly.
found. Oh my god! Does this? Every story is discontinued except for the fucking 4 complete one-shots, 1 and 3 complete one-shots, and a collections.
I just want to point out that we are eventually going to reach the point with this podcast where me telling someone the date this podcast started will actively age them.
When was it? 20...
You mean actually age you specifically?
Yeah, it's like 7 take the curse, my guy.
Do you know when that'll be? when we have someone who was born in 2017 on this podcast.
Oh my god. Hopefully
This
never.
will not
podcast is
last that
7
long.
years.
It will not
This
last that
podcast is
long.
currently 7 years old. We just have to make it another 7 years, boys. I believe in
God.
us.
Yeah.
We can make it, boys. 7 more years.
I
that's
believe in it. I believe in the tragic fanfiction to constantly keep the stream
I'm
going.
pretty sure.
I will be
Unless we get banned.
35 years old, and I will be you 14-year-old piece of shit.
I'm pretty sure I
Why
actually
would
aged
so-
some people in Science server by telling Halo is older than me.
Yeah, you did,
Yeah.
including me.
Yeah,
It's not older than me. By a month.
yeah. Yeah, when you said that, I was like, I felt my age crawling up my spine. Because I have memories of a childhood playing that game, and I'm just like, oh,
Halo,
Jesus Christ.
yes.
I was not even a fucking zygote.
Where you
Yeah.
fucking sperm in your dad's testicles, man.
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You know what also aged me?
yeah.
Seeing them call teabagging twerking.
Yeah.
That was
Oh god.
Oh god, that shit.
That did hurt.
that hurt.
Yeah.
That didn't age me. That just hurt from cringe.
Yeah.
It hurt
Yeah.
my soul.
Yeah.
Keeps marching
You
on.
soon join the 4 decades club sign. It will only get worse.
Yeah,
Okay.
no shit.
So
All downhill from there.
Chaos shows up for Percy,
Yeah.
and Chaos is like, yo, really hot. And,
Yeah, hot woman.
looks like
And wants him to join.
galaxies and shit, and she wants him to join her. And she's like, okay, well, it's super complicated why I want you to join me. Now, we're not an army. We are a peacekeeping force.
Yeah, let's
We-
It's the feds!
Let's
Me
keep
in-
the peace.
Me in the fucking The Hague explaining myself. No, sorry, I was only peacekeeping those children. Okay?
Look,
That hospital,
you can't
very peaceful now,
charge me
right?
for war crimes if I wasn't participating in a war.
Exactly.
It's not the plan.
You see, those children were carrying weapons of mass destruction. I had to kill them.
No.
Yeah,
It's not a crime against humanity if there's no humans left.
Fair.
It's not a crime
Or
against
if they weren't humans
if they're
to begin
not
with.
humans. Yeah.
You know, I can't go through
Fuck.
this real
Oh, no,
Jeffrey
that
Jackson
was-
fix anymore.
That okay, yeah, no, that was Hellsinger Bridge. That was a good line. What was it that those Americans say? Keep the peace? Yes. Let's go keep the peace, as they say as they bomb London.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that peace all over this place.
You know, bombing London would be a definite improvement in
Oh, yeah,
keeping the
absolutely.
peace.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
It's not, like,
perhaps
it's,
they
not
were
like there's,
correct.
it's not like there's any British people there anymore.
True.
You better off bombing
True.
fucking Paris at this point.
I mean, the man
It's
is.
not like there's any French there anymore.
Yeah.
Sure, exactly.
It's worse.
I mean, did you guys see the study they had for London recently? It was like 80% of
Alright.
London wasn't
Or
British.
no, yeah, and that there's the community there, since mainly like refugees and Muslims are now lobbying to get their Muslim like festivals and holidays be made public holidays in
Yeah.
Britain. Also, good job, Aura. I drop kicked that child in self-defense.
Yeah, nice job, Aura. We're proud of you.
Yeah.
Then you'll have to pray in the middle of the streets and pay
But, hey,
attention
or-
for not being Muslim.
Aura, while we're proud of you, I'm gonna ask, why the hell did you drop?
Why did you only drop kick the child?
Yeah, only one. Come on, man.
Wasn't off a
Rookie numbers.
We expect better.
It doesn't
Me?
say the amount
I'm
of
on, like,
times.
8
It just
or
said
9
he
drop
drop
kicks
kicked him. It just
In
said he
self-defense.
drop kicked him. Didn't
That
say how many
child.
times.
That's fair.
Well,
Yeah,
times
but come on,
was it,
like
the eight?
you gotta get more than one. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like I'm on a
But
9 to
sorry-
10 streak right now.
Gotta go for the twofer.
Yeah.
Join my peacekeeping force. We haven't had a proper war in a long time, but we're just peacekeepers now.
God bless.
Off topic.
Wait, actually, it fits.
Planets.
It really fits with Chaos being the Americans.
Crime. Wait, what?
Look, if the Americans don't know what they're doing, the enemy certainly doesn't either.
That's true.
So they're brilliant. Gotcha.
Chaos is the Galaxy UN, so Percy's about to become a blue helmet and get sent to a third.
Percy's literally about to become a blue helmet, so...
Hey, the Antichrist, I the Antichrist.
Yeah, a galactic blue helmet.
I'm gonna kill them all.
I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that one too.
Excellent. That was the point.
Which is weird because we never heard Sneaky last week.
And what? You'll give me superpowers? No, join me now and you'll get to kill your brother. Eventually. Maybe.
Yeah, because apparently he's bleeding out because his brother nicked a fucking artery in the stomach.
He even managed to talk to him to give him godhood. Remember my offer, Chaos, when you say everyone does. You know, your friends don't believe him. In fact, I could have phrased that way better. He's mainly convinced Camp Half-Blood, since they saw the attack. The Romans are adamant that their former praetor wouldn't do such a thing. Your friends, Jason and Piper, live there now. Clarice LaRue, Will Solis, Connor, Travis believe there's some kind of explanation, but have chosen to remain in Camp Half-Blood. Okay, so it's a betrayal fic, except everyone in the main cast that knows Percy didn't betray him, and the only person that betrayed him was this random-ass OC that was specifically generated for the purpose of betraying him.
And the faceless masses and the gods, yes.
What is this, Borderlands 3?
Yes.
Like I said, I didn't realize they made Jack a woman. He pretended to be the victim, and everyone believed him.
Okay.
That's why it's called Jack Off. Ayo!
Yes, indeed. The lost son of Hera and Poseidon. Follow Perseus, the first son of Hera and Poseidon. The dude's not even a half god. This dude's just a straight up full god.
Yep.
How is he the lost son of Hera? How does Hera lose a child?
She needed him, much like she did.
How does Hera, the god of magic, who's never cheated?
Wait, what? It follows Perseus, the first son of Hera and Poseidon, years after he breaks up with Artemis for what she did to him, and he goes off the radar. After many centuries of peace, he is pulled back into the madness, with Kronos and Gaia rising and a side prophecy regarding him and Artemis. But I thought gods couldn't be in prophecies except as like parts of them instead of like targets.
I'm pretty sure they can't.
No, doesn't a big prophecy like specifically said, "Oh, a son of one of the big gods"?
Yeah,
sun.
So
it's about the sun.
Yeah,
and Olympus as a whole.
Yeah,
it's Olympus as a whole as a like civilization.
Yeah,
not like any specific god.
Specifically, like the gods can't be like, oh, Zeus will rise up and do this thing. It's always like the son of blank will possibly do blank, and then everything will be blank in their hands.
Except it's usually much more vague, and you have not really they're talking.
Right, but the point is that the gods themselves
fucked up the lore.
Yeah, wow, I know, right?
No way.
What a shock. Also, how can Hera lose a child? Much like she lost Hephaestus the first time. She fucking yeeted him.
Yeah, fair.
Just
changing him to
right off the mountain.
Dabbing is a hate symbol. You know what? We should get 4chan to make dabbing a hate symbol.
They
did already.
No, they didn't. They didn't make it a hate symbol yet. Look, if I can dab in public and not be called racist, then it's not a hate symbol yet.
Yeah.
Fair.
True.
Well, I want
like
has been called. Listen, I'm so straight I could suck a dick and it wouldn't be gay.
Yeah, he said that before multiple times. It's nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. The son of Zeus will be more powerful than his father Zeus and will overthrow him. Yeah, literally, that's just it targets everyone the targets the gods as like lines in the prophecy, but the prophecy isn't about the god. If you understand what I'm saying.
Because even though she was holding up in was it 3 or something, Artemis was never like directly in there. It just kind of said, yeah, she's probably she's over here.
Yeah.
But it's never anything actually about her, just her location. Because they were looking for her.
Child of the sea, a child born of sea discovers his power. Given truth sooner, what will difference be? What is voice in his head? Wait, Nyx is in his head? Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Isn't Nyx a fucking blonde dumb airhead in PJR?
Don't think so.
Yeah, she is. She is.
No
she shows up
way.
in fucking Tartarus. She shows up in Tartarus and she's literally just a fucking airhead. Annabeth calls her stupid and she takes offense and gets Tartarus to wake up and try and kill her. Because she's so stupid. She's literally just an airhead. She's dim, she's dark.
Oh god.
Yo,
there's no light in her head.
The racism.
Even with Death Mist, blah blah blah. Annabeth uses Nyx's word. Wait, hold on. Even before meeting with Nyx, nearly every creature in Tartarus is fearing Nyx, to the point of only referring to her as the Night. However, visiting Ackley's for the Death Mist requires Percy and Annabeth to pass close by Nyx's domain. Unfortunately, they gain the Death Mist, but she double-crosses them through Percy, and Annabeth managed to defeat her. However, they wandered too close to Nyx's domain again, and she appears to kill them again. Annabeth uses Nyx's wording against her and tells Nyx not to kill herself. This causes Nyx enough confusion. Okay. Don't kill yourself! Wait, what?
And she gets more and more wrapped up in Annabeth's lie.
You should love yourself
quickly takes charge of the situation and convinces Nyx that they are on a tour of Tartarus, but that Nyx isn't part of it.
Important. Isn't important enough, yeah.
This offends Nyx as she gets more wrapped up in Annabeth's lie. When Annabeth claims it may be because Nyx isn't important enough, and how could meet Nyx's children in... Oh, because Nyx isn't part of the tour of Tartarus. Not that she's touring Tartarus with them, but that she is not included on the tour of Tartarus. And that actually they want to meet her kids who are on the tour. Okay. Nyx becomes furious and summons all of her children, which are all the worst terrors in existence. As Percy and Annabeth try to take a picture, they mention the doors of death, and Nyx tells them the only way to reach it is by entering her home, the mansion. After hearing this, they agree to take a picture with her favorite child. After hearing this, the children begin to fight each other over who is the worst terror. While Nyx is blinded by darkness, Annabeth and Percy slip by her into her mansion. Eventually,
what, is this a fucking Disneyland ride?
No, this is quite literally just the cartoon stooge. Jesus Christ. Everyone just starts fighting randomly with each other to be the favorite. And then in the giant scuffle, like, she gets distracted. Like, they literally wrote her as a dipshit. Holy crap. They literally wrote Nyx as a fucking moron. Because she's
Choose
dark
your fighter.
and dim.
DXD Nyx or this Nyx?
DXD Nyx.
This.
I mean, in being fucking stupid and just like a massive misuse of the character.
I know what I said.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but like, no matter how bad any other series does the mythologies dirty, there is nothing that will ever top the bullshit that DXD shits out onto a page.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Let's go into let's go see some crossovers. What's going on? One more story. One more story, gentlemen. One more story.
Just one more turn.
Just one more story, gentlemen.
Crack addict Sneaky.
What in the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh.
Advent of the Burning Mountain. A slumbering mountain wakes up because an annoying demigod stepped on his eye. The king of monsters joins Percy Jackson on his adventure, all while waiting for the enemies of the earth to challenge them. This is a crappy summary. Percy fucks Bianca.
Who?
The literal
Nika's
child.
sister?
No, Sneaky. She was born in 1943.
Look, just because the 10-year-old is 92 years old does not make them less 10.
Wait a second. Hang on a minute.
They are still 10 years old. Wait, actually, isn't she like 8 or some shit? Because she was the younger sister? Oh, God.
No, Nika was like 12, I think, so she might have been 10 or 11.
Oh, it's Godzilla crossover. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a Godzilla crossover, yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Yeah. The King of Monsters, Percy, Godzilla. Godzilla.
Oh,
Godzilla.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
joins. He just joins the party, you know. Alright,
Okay, she was
so
12.
She was at death. She was
But,
12.
however, did she work out?
You're right. She might have worked out enough to have the body of a 20-year-old.
Who knows?
Yeah. So. Oh wait, no, hold on. How many books was she in?
1.
That's right. She died in the Titan's Curse, didn't she? Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's creepy. Of Heroes and Monsters, a Percy Jackson One Punch Man story. That's gonna be fucking terrible. Most demigods would kill for the power to destroy monsters with one punch, but as Percy Jackson punches monsters into dust, all he can do is groan in annoyance until he meets Thalia Grace. This is a tale of heroes and monsters. Rewrite of One Punch and a Hurricane.
Oh no.
No.
Except we're pretty sure Saitama is stronger than actual gods.
Yeah.
What do you mean, pretty sure?
Casually flips the entire surface of Titan.
Oh god, this is so cringe. It just why is the crossover section objectively worse? Holy shit. The gods of Olympus. In a last-ditch effort to save the world, the Olympians lay their hopes in the hands of Percy Jackson, as Nyx, the primordial goddess of night, leads him to make the ultimate sacrifice. The story follows Percy as he wakes up in the extended MC universe, as he struggles to find a place in a world without him, his friends, his family, or his powers. So, this is quite literally a Percy Jackson without any powers, any connections in the Marvel universe.
I mean, if he had powers, he'd basically be Namor.
Yeah, but he's got nothing.
That's kind of shitty.
Yeah. The Blade of Olympus, a Naruto Percy Jackson crossover featuring Naruto and a super harem featuring a bunch of OCs.
Wow, I've returned to garbage.
It's not fair. I'm supposed to be on a training trip with Pervy Sage, but no, one seal later I'm in the middle of an entirely different world. And why do they keep calling me a demigod? Takes place 5 years before TLT, the Lightning Thief. So Percy Jackson doesn't basically happen at all then, because if Naruto's just gonna... Okay, yeah. All right, gentlemen, we're gonna call that a good one for the night. So we shall exit out here. We'll see you on Tuesday. There's always more. It always gets worse. Fuck you, Nexus.